since it has defensive chopper. So we're going to see a Volco Dayuna matchup.
Showtime!
It's going to see who has the most aggressive deck.
Oh, we still have the Cage Crawler in the deck, so that's actually not too bad for the Volco, because you can prepare against it.
Yeah, the Volco has the Magma Storm. And let's see if it gets defended. Okay, that's a real cleaver.
That's 4 mana into the cleaver.
Yeah. Actually, it's 7 if with the Shaldong, and it gets 7 with the Cage Crawler. So that's really unfortunate. And it may go face. Oh, yeah. That's not good.
Thought the trap would prevent the cleaver from hitting the Cage Crawler. That's why he didn't play anything into it. But the trap didn't quite keep the cleaver out of attack range.
Yeah, he didn't go off. That's unfortunate. Shock Rock into the Curse Word to protect the aimbot. Oh, it's going to be just enough. And the aimbot dies to the Curse.
And Zetic is in a kind of nice position right now. He has a nice HP and XP lead.
Oh, the Magma Storm value, that hurts so much. Yeah, it seems that shot can't actually play the Cage Brawler. It's going to be a hindrance more than a really useful card, since Magma Storm is going to net him so much value.
I feel like he needed some kind of board pressure, so that it can't afford to prevent him from getting value from the Crawler. But in order to do that, he needs to be ahead to snowball further, but that's not the case right now.
Yeah, and right now, Zetic is looking in a promising position. He has the health advantage, the experience advantage, and it seems he's kind of in the... Oh, the monkey healing here is huge. So,
but the Shock Rock prevented the monkey from surviving. That was
the monkey can actually net so much value. Here we have the Cage Brawler yet again, with the Xiaolong right there, and there's a Okay, yeah. Zetic was thinking of Magma Storm in the Xiaolong. Not a really smart idea. Here, how you call it? Raffles got barbecued.
Yeah,
the cage Brawler got off. Yeah, what were you saying?
But it's still not too much value. I feel like Raffles really needs to help in this matchup to keep Deadshot at the similar health and XP point like Zetic.
Oh, okay, there we have one of the traps, but Daggerfall prevents the Raffles from getting the potion. So far the Raffles, the Raffles didn't get any value whatsoever.
I also feel like Zetic's cleaver is really getting its value, since Death Shot always counters with the monkey, but the monkey is not dealing too effectively.
That's a really nice, how you call it?
Screaming threat? Yeah, to distract the cleaver. Was well played.
He gets a lot of value from the monkey right there.
Bring the trap.
So unfortunately, that health potion is not going to be really useful.
Well, maybe the monkey tanks for the Raffles.
Yeah, and you have the shot. Okay, I think he's going to get he wasn't able to get all the potions from his side, but he got the potion on the enemy side.
Yeah,
that was
got
really
back
bold.
in control on this match. He was behind.
Yeah, also that shot is getting back at it. He's getting the... Oh my! That was really unfortunate. The Prowler just spawned and was able to hit the cleaver right before it was able to kill the aimbot, but the Bridgeburn was able to do a quick work of them.
I really think Zetic needs to keep the bridges here and just reach his third perk, because his third perk will do a lot. All the rage minions will be so good.
Rage. Yeah, giving rage to the...
unlucky second hit of the cleaver.
Yeah.
Red Fever?
Oh, that screaming squad. Really well played.
There's one.
Which room?
Get it,
I
boy.
think he wanted to burn the Ruffles or something. It was a little bit too early.
I think the Ruffles. Oh, the Ruffles getting a HP potion. So far the Ruffles got 2 healing potions. Really nice value.
Yeah, especially against the Volco. That's probably why Diona can perform relatively well into the Volco, just because she has this kind of sustain.
Yeah, that's like four pings for healing. Each time she heals 4 pings. So,
Yes,
so far
and-
she
and
healed 8
she-
pings, I think.
Yeah, she not only gets healing, but she can also get the XP or mana, and it's always extremely useful just to keep the pressure on the marked bridge.
Yeah, also if you check the XP, that shot is 50 XP over Sethic. So
Yeah,
this
just-
may actually go into Mana Frenzy. And Sethic, it has to be the aggressive deck, and it's on the back foot on XP as well. Oh, I mean on mana. I mean on health.
Yes.
Oh, the Proud response, but that is still Magma Storm.
Yeah, that Deathshot is just doing a way better job at keeping the bridges right now. And
Yeah,
setting
he has actually a lot of control tools. He has the Shaolin to prevent Sethic from playing Bridge Burn whenever. And if he does play Bridge Burn, he's going to get value. Oh, another health potion from Raffles. That's unfortunate.
But I don't see Deathshot winning the match right now. It's just the Deathshot is way too ahead. And now he has the Mana Frenzy, and yeah, this game is pretty much over at this point.
Yeah, right now with the Mana Frenzy, it's just impossible for Sethic to deal with the Frenzy Shaolins, with the Fireballs. Yeah, he has no tools. 2 Shaolins, Rage Shaolins on face, and this is going to
That's
be
it.
game.
Yeah.
So right now, Sethic is locked out of his Morelia. I mean his Diona, and Sethic can play whatever he wants.
I really feel like Settic kind of threw the match. Or at least
Yeah,
he had
he
the
was-
early game lead, and after that he just got taken over. And I'm not quite sure if it was just the Diona control deck being too strong around grabbing the bridges, or
I think he wasn't able to hold up the pressure. He wasn't able to deal with effectively with some units. Even though at the start Magma Storm was netting him so much value, that shot was kept on playing the Cage Brawler, and it
Yes.
seems that he got a lot of value from both Cage Brawlers and the small minions to prevent the Cleaver to get a lot of value.
yeah, maybe he got outcycled, so he didn't get
Yeah,
the Magma
yeah,
Storm in
I
time.
think he also got outcycled, I think.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to happen.
Of the trap buffs he has, both of them have 3 cards of one for 1 mana. So I think they have quite a really nice cycle. It seems that no, okay. I was looking at Sethic's decks, so I thought that shot took out the Rammer from his deck, but he doesn't have a Rammer.
No, he had the more controlled Diona.
Yeah, he had the more control-oriented Diona. So right now, Dutcha has 1 control-oriented deck that would be Morelia, and 2 aggressive decks as Setsu and Volco. So we're jumping into game number 2. You have okay. So I think this is a
versus
Diona,
Morelia.
a Diona favored matchup. Unless Deadshot can actually play extremely effective against the Rammer and the Beam of Doom aggro deck from Diona.
And the Niver got also nice nerf for the Morelia decks. Well, not nice as a Morelia player, but nice for Settic, since the Dragon will have 200 HP and a little bit of damage there.
Oh, that's a really nice honeymoon. Oh, but the Sagittarius gets the last hit just in time.
It's really about the Diona not letting the Morelia snowball with the perks.
So it seems that Sethik was really far behind on cycle.
All will end with me.
So it seems that right now Sethik is on the back foot, at least on HP.
Yes,
There goes the rammer.
but he will still get his Ruffles perk and it will heal him up again.
Okay, one hit from the rammer, but the cleaver is going to do quick work of him.
I
The
don't
monkey
really
is going
like.
to-
I don't really like playing the rammer. I feel like Morelia has too much sustain to just kill her with the aggressive rammers, because Morelia can always heal with her perks. And I really feel like you should just wait out the game and wait for the mana frenzy, which you can reach relatively safely as the Diona.
Yeah, but I think the problem is that Morelia's healing is every 25 seconds, and if you manage to get 2 hits from the rammer, that's like 280 damage. So 80 damage is, imagine you get 80 damage for 4 mana and deny the Morelia perk. I think that's a really huge thing. Also right here, Sethik played on the bottom bridge the chopper, and he's not going to be able to deal effectively with the Howling Moon. So right now it seems that Seth needs to keep the choppers for the Howling Moon, because if he doesn't, he's going to really struggle.
Oh, Cleaver finds the succubus.
Oh yeah, that's really unfortunate. That's 55 DPS less for to kill the cleaver.
I really feel like he needs to keep a dummy totem for him to just tank Cleaver hits and protect the
Okay,
succubus.
that's a little bit of a misplay. Playing the Screaming Squad not in time, but he got 2 free mana.
Bring the trap.
Oh, the 1 hit from the rammer and second
second
hit from the rammer.
Yeah, so far it's really close. The HP and the XP is the same, and maybe the Morelia has the edge here over Sethik, just because she can get her dragon and snowball off of it and win the match before Sethik can kill that shot. Because the dragon will be a faster power spike than the third perk of the Diona.
Get it, boy.
Yeah, the dragon. Sethik is going to struggle a lot at clearing the dragon, but he has the curse bearer, so he may be able to deal with it effectively. So right now he's going for the extra HP. Extra HP on the cleaver is really huge, and extra HP on the aimbot. Fireball
Oh, nice fire.
and
Ooh, Cleaver gets the succubus.
no, on the ruffle dice to the aimbot. Unfortunate. And that shot is on, how you call it? Soul Ascension. Yes.
Yes,
Se-
he
that shot-
already has his Nervia activated.
Yeah, right there he just played it to get it cycled. Oh, but at the same time, Sethik is 500 HP from dying.
Yeah, I
So-
don't feel like that was the point where he needed to play the rammer, especially when there's a Cleaver waiting for the rammer to just, one hit. Or
Yeah,
almost.
also it seems that Sethik is not playing accordingly against the cleaver. Since he's struggling really hard against the cleaver. It seems he doesn't have the right tools to deal with it.
Yeah, and the rammer
Oh,
is just
but
not
this-
the right play here.
But at the same time, he was able to play Chopper on the top bridge against the Howling Moon, and he wasn't able to deal with it effectively up to now. So here we have the Monkey and Succubus again.
There are
Do
two
you have- I
dragons
think-
waiting him now. So this is the turning point. Either Sethik can manage to hold off against those two dragons, which is really hard, or that's what
So
really
right now
needs
he needs
play
to
here,
deal
I think.
with this cleaver effectively, somehow. So he's going to play the rammer to distract the cleaver a little bit, but at the same time he doesn't have the right tools to deal with this cleaver. The cleaver is going to go face. Oh, it finds the dummy just in time. Fireball to 3 units at the same time. Rammer on the top bridge,
I don't know. He needs to deal with this rammer. He cannot let it reach face. So
But he also
one
needs to
hit
deal
from the
with the
rammer face.
cleaver.
The aimbot is still with the. Oh, the shit from the aimbot was just enough. Also, if that push was wouldn't deal with Sedic, Sedic would have won because he has the Beam of Doom. He has a lot of direct damage with.
I personally think Cut is more overpowered.
Let's do it.
So, no surprise for me here that Cut is playing the KP with the Blast Netzer just to prevent Broken from playing the Red Bull.
Yeah, he when he started playing Blast Monster, he really fell in love with the card. On Mana Frenzy, he's just an insane card. You get so much value from it.
Yeah, before he is mad and he's kind of... Yeah, you need something...
Oh, the Scratch Tank closed just in time. Unfortunate for the Wheel of Doom, but it was a really bold play and a really welcomed one.
Yeah, you really need a good matchup for the Blast Lancer to make it... Yeah. Deal pressure in the early game.
Yeah, Blast Monster in the early game is not really good unless you're going against Radbull. So here we have the first Demon Warrior.
I do think Demon Warrior is kind of weak against King Puff. Because King Puff has so many ways to deal with him. He has the shields, so the Demon Warrior needs to hit twice to remove all the shields from, for example, the Spear Throwers. And then the King Puff also has the Rampage to just deal massive damage to the Demon Warrior. And also kite it with the...
Yeah, also with the Shrimps. There we have a really nice Blast Monster.
And the
it's
Bridge
going
Swap
to be
is
able
also...
to take. Yeah, it's going to be able to take out the sniper from me that was behind, and it's going to swap out the defensive chopper.
Yeah, and we see Cut being slightly ahead, no big HP lead, but that's just what Cut does. He just keeps these small leads, and at some point he has Mana Frenzy, and you wonder how he ended up
Then
there.
we also have here the Fire Beam. Be able to deal with the werewolf. So at the so it seems that Cat is being super effectively dealing with everything at a low cost. Oh, that's a really nice Wheel of Doom.
Yes, but not before Cut got the value out of it. So.
Yep. So right now we have the shrimps just clear everything in just a few seconds. Then we have this. Oh, this and the sniper is going to take a lot of time to do work. And the shrimps going face. That's a small push, but at the same time that's a lot of damage. Broken is at almost at 100 HP.
And the thing is, Cut
At
isn't even
1000.
trying to finish Broken. He's just waiting for Broken.
Yeah, it's just the bounce from the push that Broken does.
Yeah, that's what you don't do against Cut. You don't try to play aggressive against him, or unless you can really afford it and to finish Cut. But normally you just want to be patient as well. The way that Cut is, just because you can't keep defending forever, and you really need to respect his ability to defend extremely well. And Broken is under pressure.
Oh yeah, also a rage firing from face and Broken is 10. Oh, what?
He's finished.
He died to a shrimp. I didn't see that.
Yes. It was super close. I thought he might live on 10 HP or something, but with the Blast Lancer and Cut's list, it hadn't been long.
Oh yeah, you're right. There was a Blast Monster.
Yeah, it was over. Anyways.
Yeah, it was really well played from Cat, playing super clean, not making any mistakes. And with the bounces, getting a lot of damage as value. His second perk did such a good work, so much work. It was unbelievable. So right now, Cat is locked out of his KP, and Broken can play whatever he wants.
Yeah, maybe we see the red one, no? I do think Cut has no Blast Lancer in his sideboard, so
Oh yeah, you're right.
he probably needed something like
I actually want to see the Mordor deck. Usually Cat leaves the Mordor deck for last,
Wait,
Yeah,
you don't
so-
want to see the Volco and the Volco Cup?
No, I want to see the Mordor. The Mordor is my favorite master.
Really? Why?
It's the only. I like the tombstone mechanics, and if you pair it
I
up
hate
with combo cards, it gets super interesting.
Masters.
No, we're going
I
to see
hate it.
Volco. Unfortunate. I wanted the Mordor.
Duel.
I'm happy. I prefer Volco over Modern.
So it seems that how you call it? This is a really aggressive Volco deck.
Oh, well, and cut plays it, so that's probably even scarier than the fact that it's an aggressive Volco deck. And we got the first Demon Warrior out.
Yep, that gets cleaved right away.
But that won't work all the time, so cut really needs
Whoa,
to-
that daggerful was a little bit too much.
That was interesting. But it happens to the best players that they misclick. So I don't
Yeah, we
think
call
it will lose
it
game.
misclick.
Yeah, well, we also had Beam of Dooms being misclicked. So a daggerfall comparison is not too bad.
Well, let's hope no one gets Beam of Doom misclick. That's going to be unfortunate. The only player I think that can misclick Beam of Doom is Video Gamer.
Poor Dino. What? Cut will be known for misclicking his dagger, of course. The Broken is slowly leveling up his Demon Warrior, and he's staying even.
Oh, I
They-
think that Screaming Squad was a mistake. It made the cleaver go to the other bridge and not deal with the Demon Warrior.
Yeah.
Also, it seemed that Demon Warrior in this matchup is really good, since Volco struggles a lot at dealing with high HP units.
Yeah, and Volco has no early way to make trades more efficient. Because his first perk doesn't help him at trading.
I
units.
think that that chopper is not really effective. You wouldn't play chopper to grab the bridge. Then we have another Demon Warrior, the level 3. So almost an evolved one.
Yeah, I think Broken might even win this just because his Demon Warrior is going to be so scary. And he is even ahead in XP right now, so.
Yeah, also he's
That's
almost
surprising.
ahead on HP. Yeah, chopper on face doesn't have the best DP yet. Oh, that that perk was really good. Oh, Daggerfall extremely effective, and the Curse Bear is going to be able to deal with everything. And nah, only one hit from each dude.
I really feel
Already
like
Demon Warrior on 4, so that's pretty huge.
yeah, it's super early in the game and the Demon Warrior is this far leveled. And not only is it the level 4 Demon Warrior, but you need to think about it, that Broken is not wasting 5 mana, but it's still a lot of value that he's not using in mana against Cut, and he is even with Cut. So that means he's
Oh
kind
yeah,
of ahead in the matchup.
you're right.
When you
You're right
play-
on that aspect.
When you play
So
Demon
we
Warrior,
have
it's just
another
crazy.
Daggerfall.
Nice screaming spread.
Yeah, it seems that oh, that's a clear hit. It seems that Broken. Oh, Will of Doom. Nice Will of, really nice Will of Doom.
Yeah,
It seems that Broken is struggling a little bit, dealing with the cleaver.
yes, but at the same point he has his
Yeah,
Demon
he has the
Warrior.
Demon Warrior activated.
And at this point he probably
Yeah, he
can start
has
take
to
over
turn.
the
He
match.
has to turn around the matchup. There he is. Yeah. Also,
and somehow Cut managed to get the lead back again, although it was kind of even before.
that. Did you see that Screaming Scott sending the Demon Warrior into the bridge to get it to burn it again? That's really nice.
Yes. Demon
Also,
Warrior is way too clumsy to deal with all the small units.
Also,
and
Kado with
the
the cleaver
screens.
may actually deal with the Demon Warrior super fast since it has rage.
Yeah, and the Enraged Dragon Web is also helping it.
Oh, there we have it, the extra healing for Morelia.
Yeah, Broken really needs to stay healthy at this point. Cut is slowly taking away his
the chopper
HP.
didn't get a single hit.
All will end.
Now everything is going to die to the chopper. Now Broken has the Navy. He's going to play a
I
Howling
think
Moon.
Nirvia is not going to do much in this matchup. Cut has
it's-
way too much damage.
Yeah, Cat has way too much damage. Oh, that clear was just one shot to the werewolf.
But at the same time, the
Oh, that bridge was
Mark
so
Grip.
nice. Yeah, the cleaver is just going to bonk the Nibir out of here.
and the Screaming Scrap distract. But the good thing for Broken is that Nirvia is, well, at least it was keeping the bridge, so he wasn't losing too much HP. But right now he's almost dead. One more ping and he's done.
Yeah, it seems that even though he got Demon Warrior and everything, it was impossible for Broken to get any value from his card. Right into game number 1, Gear Gamer versus Noti.
Minion Master time.
Oh, the Setsu mirror match.
Yeah, both have no skin, so we have the basic sets.
Oh, I think Lear Gamer Setsu will struggle against the Swarmer once beaten combo. He doesn't have like direct damage. He actually has.
Wait. Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was quite weird. There, he played the once beaten on the Morgul, making it not explode.
Yeah, I saw the animation relatively late, so I thought he just displayed it for some reason, but
Oof,
nice
that
shot
Shrug is-
for the second
Yeah,
goal.
that Shrug is going to do a lot of work, and that's going to be a lot of damage because the crossbow dudes only have 10 DPS.
And I really like it. You normally don't see it much, but when good players use Shock Rock, they just get these small advantages, and I really think it's an underrated. Well, for most players, it's underrated, but in tournament play, you just see these nice little plays that, yeah, help you win small
It's-
plays, and it's just
It's
so
the
good.
same thing when you play Diona. The traps are going to give you like that little edge on little trades that are going to snowball every time. Oh, there we have the taunt werewolf.
Yeah.
This was actually really easy to pull off since the Screaming Squad was like 90 HP. So basically for 3 mana you got a free werewolf no matter what. Unless you actually played it against a cleaver, right? But
Oh,
that's
that went
unfortunate.
wide.
Yes.
That's 6 mana waste. That's almost a beam of 2. Well, not completely missed, but not worth it to just throw the fireball face. And I was going to say that Lear game was ahead, but with this misplay, Noti is actually back in the game.
Yeah, also he was Noti got a free skeleton from the how you call it? Oh yeah, the walking blinded.
Walking
And
Blinded,
there's
yeah.
a werewolf werewolf box.
Oh, the Ravenous Swarmers.
Oh yeah, the Swarmer is going face. Yeah, I think oh yeah,
That tower looks pretty
I think none of them were in rage.
But the Frenzied Werewolf is dealing lots of damage.
Yeah, that frenzy werewolf was insane. Also, the frenzy werewolf was spawned from the frenzy's I forgot the name, the barrel scrat. Armor scrat, yes.
Holy Moon just always gets this value. It's not like you don't get
Oh,
value
the
from
sense of
Holy
surviving
Moon.
is really nice,
Um,
but at the same time, no one is home for Noti. Noti, come home!
Ah, it's so.
Oh yeah,
hard
it's
beat him.
going to be game. Fireball.
Wasn't it even the fireball? I think he died even before the fireball hit.
Have you ever been on work and you order something online, like something you really want online, like a game or something, and it arrives but then you're not home, and then the guy from the mail has to go get the game back to the mailing service. Yeah, that's the when you're not home with Setsu. The same thing.
That's a really good comparison. I like it. But I also think that's why I like Setsu, because she has this weakness of not being in phase and defending.
So we are just on game number 2. They just jumped right into the game. Like they said, nah, no Sideboard. Sideboard is for the weak men.
Weakness.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I respect it from Lear game. Because Noti just
Oh yeah, Noti doesn't have
jumps in and
Sideboard.
he can only decide, okay, do I play this master? Do I play this master again? Okay.
Oh, we have the
and then he
statue.
starts.
How
But-
have I ever? Oh, I remember on the old days when you could actually sacrifice the statue and get it back on the tombstone. It was so much fun. Oh, the pushback from the that fire is going to be super effective. And at the same time, the pushback from the Morgul made it so the statue didn't reach the magma cannon.
A statue is
But
not
this-
reaching phase, but it's just tanking a lot of damage.
He actually has the same HP as a Colossus.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That-
the Claymore is going into the guild. Oh no! Oh no!
That's 6 mana wasted. Well, not completely. You see this one little cross there?
Yeah,
That's what he got
actually
from
that
his-
it's a secret passive. That crossbow dude is a hero crossbow dude because you paid 6 mana for it.
And it just died your hero. Sad times. Still Noti is ahead in XP right now.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
he's a little bit behind on HP because he's against a Volco. Oh, also the Bridgeburn is going to be super effective against the statue.
I mean, it's only 200 damage, but the support will be burned.
Yeah, the thing is that the statue makes the support burn really hard because it slows everything. That's the thing.
I do like the matchup for the Stormbringer, because I do think that Stormbringer has more pressure on the bridges and just sniping all those minions from the Volco, so the Volco
Yeah,
just...
if he can
contemplate it.
make it the crossbow start rolling and not die to the okay. So
This should not happen. That's the second crossbow guild that just got almost no value. I think if Noti played it accordingly, he could
yeah,
be
he will
so much
be
more
really
ahead.
far ahead.
And now the Bridgeburn burns the Annihilator and the statue. I do feel like Noti just doesn't get full value out of his deck. And Lear game has an easy time punishing Noti. Or he didn't actually punish him for playing those crossbow guilds, it was just Noti
Yeah,
misplay.
Noti right here is struggling right a lot. He doesn't have an effective way to do it with the clear. And whoa, that's a lot of damage base. And the crossbow with 20 DPS are not going to stop like super easy.
Nice knockback on the Morgul just to
Yeah,
keep the
also
statue away from
here we
phase.
have the Annihilator. That
Statue
card, I
and this
haven't seen that
matchup.
card. Yeah, I haven't seen that card in a long time.
Setsun, statue is just a tank at this point in this matchup.
Okay, he's going to play guild into the Morgul. That's not good.
Well, maybe Noti is just a madman and just he doesn't care about the most effective play.
Okay,
He
it
just plays his
seems
skills
that
wherever.
yeah, no, he just surrendered there. He wasn't playing effectively.
Yeah, I feel like if this
So right now we are into game number 1. We have Shrivel on his Diona and Setsu on. I mean, a cat on the Setsu. Yes, not on the other. No.
yeah. Well, he also has the cute cat picture as profile. So.
Yeah, actually, Bertaldorf is pandering to cat to make many cats. So that's unfair. It's an unfair advantage for cat. He has an
Yeah,
he has
he's
an
not,
icon.
he's not even hacking. Well,
So right now they're going really back and forth on Twitches. They're trying to use the least amount of mana to get them back.
the Daggerfall is really useful against those
Yeah, the
Arcanists.
yeah, the Arcanist is. Oh, that was almost super unfortunate. The Morgul explosion made it so the Morgul would catch the bridge, and at the same time the Dragon Ball wouldn't be able to get the
Bridge back.
bridge back yet.
It's just so much knowledge about how units behave and how they will walk on the bridge or not walk.
Yeah, that's like a lot of practice.
Yeah, and I think Kat is a master in this kind of knowledge. Just how do I keep the bridge most effective here? Just, what is my win condition? When do I need to go all in? I mean, for Kat it's almost never because he never does mistakes and he kind of always wants to play the deck that's strong in the late game.
Yeah,
Or
because
at least has a good.
Cat is hacking. You don't know it. He's a bot. That's why he wins. He has everything calculated.
Bring the trap.
I'm not quite sure. I doubt it.
So right now we have Cursebearer versus Cursebearer on the bottom ridge. So they're playing really well, and Shrivel is actually like only 1 XP ahead, but 1 XP is 1 XP.
It's not much. I think
It's not much.
like 5 XP is pretty much just the snowball of the bridges. Someone just won the trades and had the bridges a little bit longer, and the other one has the mana advantage and is waiting to recapture the bridges. That's pretty much the normal
So
procedure.
it seems the Arcanist is not going to be able to do anything, since Cat is has almost the same cycle as Shrivel. So Daggerfall and that was a weird shock rock. But Daggerfall and the Arcanist are always going to meet at the same time.
Yes. And as the Setsu, you always profit out of this cheap spell, so it's
Yeah, because
really
you get 80,
nice for
you get
Shrivel.
80 damage base, so that's really huge.
Yeah, I would always say
May-
trading a 1 mana higher spell for 1 mana less unit and face damage is always worth
Wait,
it.
actually the Arcanist is 3 mana and it's face damage at the same time.
Yeah,
So
but I would say
basically-
even if Arcanist was 2 mana, it was worth it.
it's still worth it, yes.
At least as
Oh,
a set,
Shrivel
just
got
because-
an HP potion. That was really nice.
yeah, that's the Diona. Diona is pretty good at just reaching the late game. Oh, well, the super late game, the mana frenzy. She's a little bit safer than Setsu.
No, Ruffles! So Ruffles got shot in the face. That's animal abuse.
Well, maybe we just need to call some kind of
Oh, that
head
Ruffles!
protection.
Oh, the Ruffles got Daggerfall not to get the XP potion. So actually, Cat is playing around Diona's second perk and trying at its best not to profit.
Yeah, but it is hard because
Yeah, sometimes when you play bridge grabs that die on the enemy's face, it's quite impossible to deal with it.
Bring the
yeah, and even if you invest a shock rock to stop the Ruffles, it's still you trade 2 mana for
Yeah, for nothing.
the opponent not getting 2 mana or 250 health.
You trade 2 mana for the opponent not getting 2 mana. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so you basically lose on the trade.
Oh, that's another. I think that's an XP potion.
Yeah, and that's what
Yep.
keeps Diona in the game.
Oh, and actually, that's what is keeping Shrivel head to head to Cat on XP.
Yes, but Cut is slowly starting to burn him down. Just those aggressive
Yeah.
jumps.
Oh, he got the mana potion of face. So Shrivel actually needs to start playing better. Basically,
What means better? He just needs to reach mana frenzy first. So He needs to capture,
he needs to not to
capture
lose,
the
not
bridges,
to lose HP.
but also not lose HP, yeah. And it's quite hard against the Setsu with a third perk. Oh, the Taunt Totem, that's nice. You see, the Setsu is not defending right now, and
Actually, the
Straight
Volco
face damage.
is here with the package and Setsu is not home again.
but I don't know if it's worth it as the Diona to trade face damage at this point when you are this far behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
also,
2 reloads.
Yeah, cat on
3
the third
reloads,
point is-
4 reloads, that's game.
Yeah, that's good. He had it calculated. He knew he had 4 spells going in the rotation.
Yeah. The Taunt Totem was used on the face previously, so I do
Yeah, actually,
think
he
could have
actually needed to
protected
save the
himself.
he needed to save the tone totems for Setsu.
Yes. But then again, if you play against Cut, the pressure is really high, and I can see him making these tiny mistakes to just not think enough about the matchup and how to use your taunt totems.
Yeah, yeah, Cat was getting a lot of cheap damage with the Daggerfall and some of the damage from the units, so it was unfortunate for Tribble. So right now, the players have 3 minutes to sideboard.
Well, for sure, it's just the
Oh
next
yeah, also
Harbinger
Cat
deck.
can't play Setsu.
Yeah.
Tribble can play whatever, but
Wait, did Shriver even play the Harbinger matchup?
I think he didn't have Harbinger in his camp. I didn't.
He
actually
put
see
it out. But I do think he put it out just because he knew that Cut was able to deal with it if he played it, so.
Yes, Setsu is super effective against Harbinger.
Yeah, and then Cut has these spells to just delay the Harbinger shot, Magma Storm, or even Daggerfall helps. If you jump on it with the Setsu jump, Setsu won't finish it. But with the Daggerfall, it's enough damage to kill the Harbinger.
So if I were Shrivel, I would play. Wait, I would play Diona again because Cat has
Setsu's Cat?
Blast Mancer on the KP, and you don't want to play Radbo into Blast Mancer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him playing the Red Bull anyways. I do
yeah,
think
he
Cut might play the King Puff.
Yeah, that's why Shrivel shouldn't play Radbo because Kimpuff has Blast Mancer on its deck, on the deck.
Yeah, against the King Puff, you kind of want to play Stormbringer, but
He doesn't
that's
have
not an
Stormbringer,
option.
yes.
Yes, but I really like the matchup as a Stormbringer just because you can bully the King Puff with your ranged minions and the Master
Ecke
just.
likes to bully guys.
I also like bullying girls. It's not only.
Oh yeah, so
guys.
it's how you call it? It's not sexist.
No. I
like
would
to
bully everyone.
Yes.
And
That's
we
how
are
it
jumping
works.
into the match.
Yeah, we're jumping right into game number 2. Cats 1-0. Yeah, I told you it's Diona versus KP.
Yeah, I kind of expected that Cut would play the KP. And, well, Diona is probably the safest option.
Yeah, I also expected Cat to play KP. We are the best casters, right?
Are we?
We have 100% prediction rate.
Okay.
Oh no, the Screaming Squad was played poorly right there. Oh no, the Arcanist! Well, it actually left. Oh, that's
okay,
really
that was close.
unfortunate.
One more hit and Shrivel had gotten both bridges. But not like this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, that's just enough
but Shrivel is making little mistakes that are going to cost him the game, because Cat actually gets advantage from even half a mana advantage.
Yeah. One nice swap.
That's a really nice swap, yeah.
I mean, it won't change much, but it forces the opponent to play more cards on the board, which you can then predict and counter. And Cut just...
Oh, the crossbow trap almost deals with the firing.
Yeah, and Cut played really nice. The Screaming Squid really nicely into the Reboomer. I kind of expect him to take the 250 face damage, but he managed to lure the Reboomer just barely out of range, and was really well done.
Oh, unfortunate. The Reboomer died to the...
Yeah, it was almost about to get revived.
Oh, also this... Yeah, that was a really nice split on the... What?
Why would he do that?
Yeah, I think
I
Cat
mean,
made a mistake right there.
Oh, did he expect the fireball?
I think so.
Okay.
But Shrivel didn't have any mana.
Maybe Cut just doesn't have the connection, like the ping, to react to fireball. It can be. But
Yes,
normally
he
I
was
don't
trying to
expect
predict
it.
it. Yes.
I mean, if I do think Cut plays with the bad connection then, because if he had a great connection, he didn't need to predict.
Yeah, it
the
would be
fireball.
unfair. If he had red connection, it would be unfair. Just like that. Oh, the Reboomer may actually revive. Yeah, and it's going to hit. Oh, and the Ruffles going to
But
get the
the
extra.
Morgul is nice.
Nice swap. It's making the firing survive. I would,
Yeah, Shrivel
Oh,
is
the Arcan.
still in
No,
big
the Arcanis didn't actually kill the drum busters in time.
Shrivel is well into the game, but I do think that once, the mana generation gets higher, the King Puff will take over.
Yeah,
Because-
he has Rasmussen, so basically it's that.
Yeah, at this point the KP is still not at its best point. Just because once the mana generation starts to get higher, the KP won't have the problems of playing these higher cost cards because you can chain them
Oh, that's
combo them
okay,
better.
That's better. It was almost unfortunate that the Stun Lancer was starting to target the field.
Yeah, but that's when the Taunt Totem for 0 mana comes.
Yeah, please nerf OP. Oh, nice swap by Cat.
I mean, I do see that they buffed it, or the Diona, but at the same time in tournament play it seems really strong anyways. So the buff made her even stronger in tournament play.
Yeah, actually, Diona was an underplayed master, so I think I like the buff.
Yes. I do think, buffing her further had been too much. Oh,
that
nice
was a really
swap.
nice swap.
I saw the fire and died there.
Yeah, I thought the Fire Imp also was there.
But not today, says card, and swaps right in time.
Ecke,
Trevor-
what do we say to death?
Not today.
Exactly. Yeah, the Blast Monster is proven to be super effective. He's getting so much value, showmate.
And the Blast Monster will only get stronger.
Yeah, with the mana regeneration going on. Oh, that swap was good. At
The
the
bit
same
swaps
time,
are
the-
so nicely utilized in this matchup. It's just beautiful to watch Cut play King Puff.
Go, Rubble!
Yeah, we are going to have to nerf KP just for Cat and make a rich swap like 5 mana or something.
I mean, compared to other masters, KP is too well right now. The nerf to the Fire Imp and the Spreading put him out of favor, but
Yeah, but
it's-
he's still pretty strong.
Yeah, in a non-wildcard scenario, he's strong. And he always used to be strong.
Go, Bubbles!
And Shrivel's slowly starting to fall behind. He's not healthy. And
Yeah, he's at half HP and he's just a little bit behind on XP.
yeah, it's,
Nice
it's
reboomer.
It's
Oh,
just
the Screaming
that he
Squad
needs to
didn't win the reboomer.
keep up. He really needs to keep up with the XP, but he gets punished for it and loses HP for it. But at the same time, the dog is really helping the Ruffle. And
Yeah, the Ruffle is
keeping
actually
the
helping him get.
Shrivel in the game.
Yes, it's keeping him in the game.
Go, Bubbles!
Oh no, the reboomer died to the Blast Monster.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure if the Blast Monster dealt enough damage, but with the Rampage, it did.
But actually the Blast doesn't get buffed by the Rampage, I think.
Oh, it looked like it did. But maybe it was just the 20 HP. It's hard to,
Yes,
actually
it's hard
judge
to
the
judge
health
this.
part.
Yes. So right now Shrivel is really far behind on HP, as well as it's getting really far, really behind on XP as well. He's 10 XP below Cat, and Cat is 10 XP away from Mana Frenzy. Nice swap, getting everything out of the fireball range.
I think that those swaps won't cut the game. There were like 3 or 4 really nice swaps where you just so much value, and Shrivel was kind of at the same XP rate as Cut, but at a certain point Cut just won. And I think if not for the nice swaps, Shrivel might have.
Oh yeah,
Been the
you
first
see
to
the
reach
Blast
the
Monster
Mana
doing
Frenzy.
so much work.
Everyone, go,
A
Oh,
swap
I'm
from
trying
Cat,
to the.
trying to predict the fireball.
Yeah, but he killed his Blast Monster. Because the Blast Monster killed the Reboomer.
Okay, so Cat is
Okay.
already on Mana Frenzy, so unless
Yes.
Shrivel can survive 10 XP, he's not going to win right here. But he almost gets.
I think
he has
even if he
both
reaches
reaches.
one.
Yeah, right now Cat has both reaches, so it's going to be quite a task to survive this. He's only 5 XP away, but
Yeah.
there is a huge push going into the face, and this is broke. Yeah, game for Cat. 2-0 for Cat. He's going into the winners finals.
And I told you, I got the feeling Cut is going to win.
I actually brought Milo in, but my mother was. It always looks scary, so it gets banned
no one will
anyways.
stand in my way!
So right now we have Diona versus Radbull.
Oh, that's an aggressive list. It has Fireball, Beam of Doom, and the Rammer.
Yeah, I think it's
And
going
that
to take.
combined with Traps.
Acer is going to. That's Oh, that's unfortunate for.
Acer, yeah.
He
Really
played
well
Howling
played.
Moon as soon as he was once beaten in the guy. A really nice healing shrine. Oh, do you remember when healing shrine was 75 HP per second?
I think it was even healing more than Beam per second. At one point.
Actually, it could
That's great.
heal, how you call it, Scotty out of beam range.
Yeah, it used to be disgusting. But it's still a nice card to just win out on trades.
Yeah, it helps the little trades. So right now, extra HP on the Screaming Squad.
So it's not going to
OP.
die from the explosion. And it's just standing there and blinking. Not doing anything.
Well, he's standing there menacingly, saying, hit me, like the Joker.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's a masochist, if that's the way you say it in English.
Oh, what?
Someone that likes pain.
But
and,
the
like,
Joker is a movie.
Enjoys it. Yeah,
I mean
know.
Batman, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Joker.
It doesn't matter.
So here we have T-Hit from the Rammer. Acer actually dropping a little bit low on HP, but Lear Game is also a little bit low on HP. Fireball,
Yeah, they are both-
super effective fireball from Acer.
And they're
That's our
both
guys
hitting
go.
each other in the face. It's just
Set up.
a matter of who comes out on top.
Maybe they're hitting each other with their face. You never know.
Oh. I mean, I do think Acer has a slight advantage with the small Daka just because if the rammer is sent in too recklessly, he can Daka it away and it won't do much.
Oh, that beam of-
Oh,
but
yeah.
the hidden shrines proven not to be effective enough. That was really nice play from both of them.
Yeah, Beam of Doom phase is always satisfying. It's the best of all feelings. I mean, it used to be even better when there was 400 damage on your Beam of Doom phase.
And it was 6 mana, yes.
Yeah, it used to be way strong.
It was like a staple card. If you didn't play Beam of Doom, you were trolling. Fireball
Pretty
into
much.
the
Everyone, go get it, boy.
into the tantrum throwers. So
Yeah,
Acer
yeah,
right now
fun.
is in the back foot, not only in HP but XP as well.
Yeah, and the Beam of Doom really cost.
Yeah, that Beam of Doom close the gap really nice. So right now, yeah, that's a really
That's a
nice
risky
Daka.
rammer.
Oh,
yeah.
just in time, and the extra HP on the units is going to be proven to be super effective. That Soulmancer is going to do a lot of work. Fireball face. Oh, almost Cleaver finds its mark on the
Go,
face.
Rebels.
But Acer
Yeah,
doesn't
kinda.
care that he's kind of behind in XP, he just goes for the face damage anyway.
Oh, that actually he's getting Lear game really low on HP, almost down to 1000.
But I think Lear Game is kind of fine with that. If he can trade
Oh, this
HP
this
evenly,
Akasa. Oh, that Beam of Doom super good.
yeah, Acer really needs to respect the Beam of Doom.
Yeah, he's
That's-
actually playing. He's wasting
That's
3 mana
that
when
really
he plays
good
Beam of Doom
that we see.
with the hidden
Yeah.
shrine. Yes.
Oh, and
So one of
Ruffles
these
is helping.
tantrum throwers is actually a werewolf.
Ruffles is helping a lot with these pickups all the time. It's just insane.
700 HP, clear Daka, and that's enough. Do you like the 6 DPS from the
Everyone, go
Soulmancer?
get it, boy.
Well, it's slowly draining the life. It's better than nothing. I mean, there are matches that are decided on very
Yeah,
small
on
amounts
10 HP.
of HP.
So right now, Lear Game is
They win
super
you
on the
the game.
aggressive. He's getting like 150 damage. Oh, and that's a
Oh,
Beam of Doom.
I
It's
think
going to-
that's game.
it's going to leave Acer Beam of Doom range. So
Yeah,
unless he has a way to finish the game right now, he's going to probably lose.
It just forces the Red Bull to go all in.
Yeah, if he doesn't go all in, he's going to lose. Yeah, there goes the fireball. There's the trap. There's a fireball. Oh, and it's going to get game.
That was really well played. He waited
Yeah,
for the perfect opportunity.
It was. I think it was really a really good call from Lear Gamer.
Yeah. Although it's always risky to go all in like that. Because if you waste Beam of Doom on face or just don't get enough value from it, opponent can snowball from that and just finish you way before you can finish him off. So you really need to know what you're doing. Finish someone with a Beam of Doom like that. So
Yeah, it was really well played by both of the players, but it was an unfortunate matchup for the Bradwood. It struggles a lot against aggressive matchups.
yeah, I think the Diona is just really hard to deal with, especially with those cheap traps that help all over the board.
Yeah, unless you have a lot of healing, it's going to be really hard.
I do think the buff to Diona a lot better than the buff to Red Bull. If you compare those buffs, one mana
yeah.
cost is totally different from making a Scrat an armored. An armored Scrat is, yeah, it's not much better than a normal Scrat. And one mana difference, it just your cycle is faster and it's way nicer.
So
if you
right now
change
we
the
have-
cost of a card by one mana, it's always good.
So right now we have Morelia versus Volco. Oh, that's a really nice bannerman from Acer. He's going to get some extra XP from the bounty
Sniper.
sniper.
Oh,
He may actually get a hidden face.
yeah,
Yes.
that's my XP.
That's 2 extra XP, so that's really nice. Also, if the how you call it,
What do you mean?
if the bounty sniper gets into mana frenzy, that's going to be insane.
Yeah, but I dislike bounty snipers.
I also like bounty sniper.
No, I dislike him. That's what I said.
Ah, you dislike him? Why?
Yes. It's not that I dislike the concept of the card itself, but I just don't think he gets enough value for paying one mana
so
more.
so you dislike him because he's ineffective. He's not
Yeah.
effective enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
The idea of the card is kind of cool, but if it's
Yeah,
too
the
strong,
fact
it's,
is that you can't actually buff the card more. If you make it to give 3 XP instead of 2, maybe, but you never know. Maybe 1 extra XP on kill is going to be too much.
oh, that was a nice banner.
Yeah, it's Acer, so it's to be expected to have those bannermans.
Yeah, Bannerman is kind of a different version of Black Hole, in my opinion.
I think
Black Hole does-
it's an easier way of playing Black.
Yeah, it's the easy version of the Black Hole. Is
But
also
actually,
the more
Bannerman
overpowered
it
version.
would be weak to like Poison Fall, but Poison Fall is weak to Black Hole right there. So that's the difference.
Well, a perfectly timed
Oh,
Black
okay,
Hole
that's a real
can dodge even a Dagger 4. I don't think you can dodge the what's it called, Sunburn effectively with the Black Hole.
No,
you don't have enough
you,
time.
You may actually just dodge like 3 or 2 ticks, but that's not a lot.
But then again, really good players know when your opponent wants to do something. So sometimes you can just predict with Black Hole, and that's
Yeah, there
what
we
makes
are.
it so strong.
Acer watching out in the animation from the face of Lear Gamer to see if there is a dagger fall dropping down. So
Yeah.
right now, the bounty sniper is proven to be super effective. He's really ahead on XP. He's 20 away from mana frenzy, 3rd book.
I really feel like he needs to snowball since his HP is relatively low,
Yeah, he's getting
If you-
big really hard.
and the Volco perk might not be as strong once Lear Game reaches it, but it will be strong the longer the game goes, since Acer won't have his dragon a second time. And
Yeah.
I think at
think also Lear Game,
150 XP, the Volco will take over the game.
Yeah, also Lear Gamer actually. Oh, that's unfortunate. He didn't get the bridge. Lear Gamer is going to be able to deal effectively with Nibris once he reaches his 3rd break to deal with Cleaver with Rage is going to kill the Nibiru basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and Lear Game is starting to spam the Morelia down, but I don't think that's the right call here. Since the Morelia, if you don't respect her enough, she might even pull off a play with the dragon.
Yeah, and if you don't deal effectively with the dragon, you're just going to lose. I think that's not a real deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
and now
he's
the dragon
actually
needs to be
looking
played.
to win the game right here. If Ace
I think he can do it.
Okay, that's 6.
No, that's a heal against, but
But that's a real. Oh, that's not a
we
real.
one more
Oh,
Megapole
he's a
is ahead.
5 H.
Megapole is
Oh,
ahead. He
the
can't
Panama,
heal.
we can see the Plasma Marine.
Yeah.
So this is going to be 2-0 for Lear Gamer against Acer. The aggressive deck seems to be too much to.
So
Are you ready?
I'm really interested to see how this is going to develop. So let's see. It's going to be Mordar for Cat, his own Mordar, the skin hat, who has his name on it. And Lear Game is playing on Setsu.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Just because Mordar's early game is not as great, but once he reaches the second perk, he is stronger than Setsu, if he plays it well. But he really needs to be careful that Setsu doesn't snowball.
So Cat immediately opens up the game with Rock Rivals, and this frenzied statue is hitting Cat in the face now with 2 wolves and its Setsu jump. Fire is going to take a while to get rid of these wolves, so a lot of damage coming in and a good fireball.
Oh, and a nice fire.
Oof. Cat already taking a lot of damage.
At half health.
Half health, yeah, in under a minute.
I don't think the shock rock was needed at that point. I do think the Setsu had dealt all of the damage anyways. So it was pretty much a shock rock to the face, but it's a good start when you can deal half of your opponent's HP.
Oh. Wolf Among Sheep completely removed by a fireball, and then Sewer Scrat takes the bridge back. Unfortunate for
Kind
Lear
of thought to allow the Mordor to get back into the game with stupid plays like that. So
Wait, did Lear Game just miss the once bitten? I don't think I've seen the animation popping up in any of the Tantrum Throwers.
it can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't trigger on anyone.
That's so sad. That's a lot of value going back to the fireball on the Wolf Among Sheep, and then the miss on the Lycanthrope tree. That's huge.
Really good
And
Rock Rivals.
I don't think you want that jump to the face. Carlos going to say thank you and just deal massive face damage at this point.
Oh, the Succubus stays alive and it's not even gonna die to the shock rock.
Oh, okay. So sadly, it didn't survive for much longer, but.
And he gets his Scrat Tank back. That fireball's gonna miss the fire. Wait, this is.
What is Lear Game
well.
doing?
Yeah, I think it's either lag or miscalculation from Lear Game's side, because I think he might have thought the Fire Imp was gonna walk straight forward, but it stopped to hit the Marines. Okay, this is gonna be game.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, Cat has been able to come back into the game, but I don't think it was because of his own merit, but because Lear Game misplayed heavily in the end.
Yeah, Lear Game did some interesting plays, which I don't really agree with, and it just felt like he was nervous or something. It just felt a little bit off.
Yeah.
I really don't think Cat should have been able to win the game like this after being punished in the early game for using Rock Rivals for the first time.
Yeah,
but then again, I do think Rock Rivals are decent at defending against Setsu jumping face, so I do think it was the right call to just take some early game damage and just having the Rock Rivals ready as the Mordor.
I think the moment when the game shifted was when Lear Game played his Wolf Among Sheep onto the top bridge and got completely obliterated by the fireball, and then from that point onwards, Lear Game was having a misplay after misplay. The not being able to kill the Succubus with a Shock Rock, and that was always also part of Cat's accomplishment, to be able to defend the Succubus with a Rock Rivals taunt. But
I feel like it was Lear Game's matchup too.
Yeah.
I think he needed to win it, and it's hard for him to come back from this.
So Cat winning with Mordar means the Mordar is out for the set. That cannot be played again. But Lear Game can still play his Giona. Oh, and Setsu, I mean, the Setsu he just played. So, I don't know, maybe we'll see the same deck played again. Maybe he tries to redeem himself and win with Setsu this time. but Cat can't choose between King Puff, Setsu, and Volco. What do you think Cat will play next, now that Mordor is out?
He might even play the Setsu, just because I think Setsu performs relatively well in most matches. I think into Diona, she is well, not the best, but the rest against the Stormbringer, Setsu was really great. And I don't think you want to play the Volco into the Stormbringer.
Yeah. I think if Cat goes with Setsu against the Stormbringer, that's going to be massive.
That's kind of the matchup
he wants.
Kind of also wins.
Yeah. Mainly because the Harbinger is just going to be useless.
I really think Lear Game needs to keep a cool head at this point, since he made a lot of mistakes. He really needs to calm his mind and just focus on the game, because it didn't look like he was focusing well enough in first. So, not losing his head right now is key to winning.
So, Cat goes on to his King Puff while Lear Game sticks with Setsu.
And I think this time Lear Game has a worse matchup than against the Mordor. I do think that the King Puff is just way stronger than Setsu in the mid to late game, just because of the Crown Mark Bridge, which grants the immunity.
Yeah, and if Lear Game desires to use Setsu on King Puff's face while the bridge is taken, it implies a lot more mana spent onto the marked bridge, which is really good for
Nice
Cat.
fireball on the fire. But the problem will be that the fire either has rage and deals a lot of damage with its attack, or it has a shield and you can't do the fireball on it.
Setsu jump from Lear Game onto Cat's face, and that will be replied with Flightless Dragons right onto the Wolf and Setsu, but he manages to deal some damage to Cat.
Yes, but Cat is also dealing damage back, and it's not enough, I think. But I do think it's the right call to attack the King Puff in the early game when he doesn't have his enraged unit, and he can finish the game more quickly. Because the longer the game goes, the easier it will be for the King Puff to overcome the Setsu.
Yeah. Really good fireball, hits all three targets, face, the Scrat Attack, and the Fire Imp.
Lear Game is really getting his value.
Yeah.
Looking better than in the first game.
But surprisingly, he's been taking damage himself as well. Almost even in health.
In the first raid, he sacrificed his own health for some face damage.
There's two wolves, one on each side. That's really scary.
That's a scary push.
Yeah. Really good shock rock on the top bridge.
There's the Horde. And he has no shock rock. I think he wasted it. So
yeah, he used the shock rock on the top bridge onto the Flightless Dragon, so now there's no shock rock. But Marines will
the Plasma Marines would. Yeah. But those propeller hordes can be very annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have an illusory cleavers, you have issues at having enough AoE for it. So you might even set to jump, then shock rock or something to remove shields, for example.
Yeah, Lear Game must save that shock rock for the propeller horde, because otherwise, whenever he jumps face with his own minions to deal damage, the propeller scraps are going to deal a lot of damage, and now they have rage, so whenever he plays it next, they will come with rage. There he goes.
Yeah,
there we go.
Shock rock, but the sets and jump from before it didn't do anything.
Oh no, the Dragon Whelp goes onto the Scrat Attack at the very last second instead of sticking to the Flightless Dragon, who then deals like 100 damage to Lear Game's face.
Yeah, sometimes the aggroing of units is a little bit weird. So
Another
can
very
be
good
quite
fireball.
annoying when there's a weird retarget, which you can't really
Yeah.
expect because it's just random.
Okay, Setsu not really doing much. Scratank is still alive with 10 HP. Finally goes down.
It's a really even matchup.
Yeah.
Cut and Year Game are very close in HP and XP. They are not giving each other an easy time beating each other.
Smartly, Lear Game shock rocks the stun lancer, otherwise Setsu would have been stunned and he was forced to play another minion to defend. But now
But the
there's
shrimps still do
yeah.
massive face.
That's a lot, and he's not throwing them into the flightless dragons. He just lets Setsu get rid of them, and these are just gonna die to a fireball. A good bridge swap. Yep.
Oh, you can't do that. It's such an obvious mistake.
Yeah.
You don't throw a fireball on the bridges against the King Puff will expect it. Against the King Puff, you always need to expect the bridge swap.
Setsu tried to predict the positioning on the
so
propeller
much face
scraps.
damage.
Yeah,
That's
Setsu.
Almost.
Setsu did not land on the propeller scraps, and it was a miscalculation from Lear Game's side, and that cost him a lot of his own health. Howling
On the
Moon.
bright side, he has his third perk now, but it's only a matter of time until Cat will beat his.
Yeah.
Setsu.
Problem is, Lear Game does have perk 3. On the other hand, Cat does have his own perk 3. Here comes Setsu
Yes.
jump main.
You can't jump face. Why would you do that? Why?
Okay.
That's 80 face damage. No, I correct. It's 130. And now with the reload, it's a little bit more, but it won't do anything.
bridge is
He's
now
losing
taken.
the game.
And he's dying to these drone buzzers. He's dead.
Yeah. You can't do that. You don't have pressure there. You can't rush a King Puff after the third perk. Unless King Puff is in critical HP. But that's 400. And not 1400.
I think Lear Game was doing a great job throughout all the entire game. Just a little few misplays. The last one on the Setsu cost him a lot of HP of his own, but it was a really bad matchup for the Setsu.
Yes, I think he kind of knew at the third perk that it was lost because he can't hope to overcome the King just win, so
Yeah.
he kind of just threw Setsu at the face, and yeah, that was his choice of surrendering. At least dealing a little bit of face damage, so it looks like a close game and not losing to the mana frenzy or just getting out pressured by King Puff.
But Lear Game is still not out of this. He is down 2-0, but he still has all 4 decks of his own. And he can only play against Setsu or Volco from Cat because King Puff just won, so it's not able to be played anymore.
It's relatively predictable.
Yeah. The problem is, every time I tried to predict what Cat was going to play, he would just play the complete opposite. And
A mind game master.
yeah, I think I'm out of the
Maybe
loop
he's
now.
listening.
Maybe he's. I mean, it's possible. There's still 1 minute delay, so let's see now. Lear Game, I think he needs to play some aggressive deck against either Volco or Setsu. It's both of Cat's masters. They're still available. Are really aggressive. One more than the other, of course, but still both are orientated towards that aggressive stance.
I mean, if he is super ballsy, he can play the Stormbringer. Because Cat is probably not going to expect it. And I think he has decent defensive options to keep Cat from murdering those you want to protect with the Guardian or the Harbinger. So
That actually doesn't sound too bad of a call, playing the Stormbringer into either Setsu or the Volco. Still, he has
normally
Black
I would say Setsu into Stormbringer as Setsu favorite, but Stormbringer has a decent amount of pressure.
This will be
Now we see the mirror.
Setsu Mirror. So Lear Game has been playing this Setsu deck for... This is going to be the 3rd game in a row. He really wants to get his Setsu out of the way and play other decks. Oh, really good. Daggerfall from Cat is going to force Bridge Buddies out from Lear Game to take the bridges back.
It's just early bridge taking and not investing too much, but still getting those bridges. Dragon World. That was a little bit weird for me to play the Dragon World there.
Yeah. is Lear Game throwing? What is going on? Come on, Lear Game. Oh, the bat doesn't take a bridge.
I can imagine that playing so many games just costing lots of concentration. And Cut was actually a bracket further, so he played a set of games less, which might cause him to be in a better mental state.
Look at this. There's 4 Legionnaires. 2 of them have wolves in him. And Cat is taking damage, but Lear Game is taking damage as well. There's a Cleaver and a Setsu hitting on face, as well as a Curse Bearer and a Leo.
They are just hitting at each other.
Who wins the face race? Wait, the Dragon Whelp is hitting the Curse Bearer, not the Cleaver. And the Cleaver gets another hit in. Wait, Cat is now taking damage. 1 wolf, and there's a Setsu jump now. Cat is taking a lot of damage. Another wolf
this
spawns.
is so amazing!
Shock
Okay,
Rock
we see a
in.
nice Shock Rock.
I think he's dead. I think Cat's dead. He is.
It's it! Wow!
Wow.
Lear Game!
Lear Game
That was
wins the
amazing.
face race, but that was scary, man. 1
But
minute
that's
and 43.
the way to go. That's what you do. Cut is not used to play aggressive decks. He used to play a lot, and I really mean a lot of control decks. So yeah, I don't think he's quite as sharp on the aggressive side.
Man, this was so scary because when Cat was pushing himself, and Lear Game was spending all of his mana on the top bridge with the Wolfmunk Sheep and the Once Bitten on him as well. Cat had a Cleaver, Curse Bearer, and Setsu on Lear Game's face, and Lear Game was dropping minions, but they were not hitting the Cleaver, so Cleaver was able to get 2 more hits in. And
It's just incredible.
yeah.
And
Cat was
I
able to
think this
defend.
was my favorite match so far. This one was my favorite match because not only did he beat Cut, but it was so close, and they were both hitting at each other, and it like the decision making there,
Yeah.
like saying, okay, I match your push. I don't defend. Why would I defend? I can go phase 2. I can kill, and just doing it. It's
Yeah.
so confident after those early 2 games where he really struggled and made those small mistakes which cost him the games.
It's a really, really
It's
ballsy
impressive.
move to decide, well, you know what? I'm just going to postpone my defense and go onto an attack stance myself. And you know you're taking a lot of damage, and it's actually, it might be critical damage, but still you decide to put your pants on and attack yourself. And I don't think
mad
Cat was
respect for
expecting
that.
that much damage to be dealt by the Legionnaires at the first stance. Then when he realized, he started dropping his minions, then the wolves came out, and then Setsu, and yeah, Lear Game wins the face race. That was Smork at its finest form.
At its finest.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was I was that was the only thing I can think of during the game, which is disappointing, to be honest. Only having that thought, but you know. Now, well, Lear Game finally gets rid of his own Setsu. He cannot play Setsu. Now, he can either go for Stormbringer, which we mentioned before. It's going to be really unfortunate to go up against Cat Setsu, or he can go Diona or Volco.
I think Volco might be a smart
same.
choice.
I'm thinking either Diona or Volco. Diona is a really similar style than what he had with
the safe
Setsu.
option.
Okay, he goes for it. He goes Diona against Cat Setsu. So Cat remains with Setsu. Oof.
Oh, and Lear Game's deck is also really aggressive. So I do think if he plays aggressive, he can manage to beat Cut.
Yeah, I think we're on to another face race, another Smork battle.
Oh, and there's a Rage Werewolf.
Rage Werewolf, here he comes. But that's a Cleaver. And just elapse it. Rammer comes out. Is that going to be a shock rock? No. Okay. Rammer's going to get another hit in. Yep, that's it. But now Lear Game needs to defend
Lear
against
Game will
Cleaver.
take also.
Okay, Cleaver's going to get hit in. It does.
Oh, but I do think Cut has a fireball.
He doesn't. He does not have a fireball either in the main deck or sideboard. So this time,
Okay.
he cannot fireball. He has no chopper, so Lear Game is right now
just
fine.
so great.
Both wolves
There
on
are
the
two
bottom
of
bridge.
the three. Oh wait, no, you can only get two. My bad.
Okay, here we go. Two wolves on face now. One of them has rage.
Oh, and the fireball just stopped the strats, and he
That's
has
gonna be a little
taunt
damage.
potion.
Cat
It
now
can
is gonna
spoil
play.
you.
Okay. Cat had
And-
no
and-
mana. Oh!
And now the beam of doom.
Wait! Cat is gonna die with a few more spell combos, and still he's taking damage from the wolf. The bat just ditches Cat. Okay, he's dead to fireball and beam.
Yeah,
Here comes
or Ramline beam if he doesn't perfectly
Okay, no, Setsu will
defend
kill it,
from this.
but Lear Game does have spell combo. He has beam and fireball. He just needs to not die from this cleaver and Setsu.
That's 11 mana, so
Yeah,
at this point he defends, and if he manages to defend, he wins.
I mean, it shouldn't be really hard. Lear Game, we're still at the 2-minute mark. Okay, good dagger fall. Cleaver will hit face, no. Good screaming scrap, but still, Lear Game is taking
the
damage.
cleaver is really close to a crossbow, not crossbow trap, but the other trap, and it didn't actually hit the cleaver. That's kind of sad.
Wait, Lear
I
Game
think
doesn't
Lear Game
care.
tried-
He
just lets the cleaver hit face.
One, go get
Oh,
it,
wait, he
boy.
gets a heal potion.
I think he tried to lure the cleaver into a beer trap, but it didn't quite have the hitbox
Yeah.
to catch the cleaver.
And not only that, but he gets a heal off Ruffles. So,
And Lear Game is saving up for the beam.
yeah, this is game over.
And
Here it comes.
GG!
Oh, 6
This,
HP.
ladies and gentlemen, this is how you beat cut. You just you play aggressive.
So, we mentioned this. We said Lear Game is not out of this set yet. He could come back. So now it's a series is tied 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay, Lear Game cannot play Tiona or Setsu.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
Volco or Stormbringer?
Borko or Stormbringer against Cat's own Volco or Setsu. So,
I don't know. Is Cut going to swap, or will he say no? I know how to play Setsu. It's just these two games it didn't work, but this time I will beat Lear Game. Or how will Cut say okay?
wait, I think
Setsu is not working, so
Lear Game needs to go Volco 100% here. Because
yeah. Whenever he played aggressive and had a decent matchup, he was able to win.
yeah. The thing is, if Lear Game goes Stormbringer, I think he loses to both masters, to both Volco and Setsu,
Yes.
or not lose, but it's gonna be really hard for Lear Game to find a lot of value. Mainly because, well, Setsu can jump onto Harbinger, Volco can burn the bridges, and bye crystal units, unless you black hole, but then you're losing mana.
It's really hard to.
Yeah, but Volco, he has a cleaver to deal with Setsu, so Setsu won't really be an issue. And he has a magma cannon, in case Cat does come with his own, like, the Scrat Launcher. I think the Volco would be the right call, but then Cat could also think about this and then go his own Volco, and then we'll see another mirror.
Well, Cat never played his Scrat Launcher.
Yeah, Cat
That's
never...
probably the reason why he lost.
Ooh. You didn't mark hard enough. I actually think if he did have Scrat Launcher on the first Setsu mirror, he would have won. Well, if he did play it in a good moment.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, so Cat decides to stick with the Setsu, and Lear Game does go Volco, so...
Do you think we will even reach the third perk?
I don't know. That's the thing. I wish to
It's-
know if Cat is bringing his Scrat Launcher.
The first two games, they were really controlled, and they took
really
a
good
while
shock rock.
to reach third perk, and then we had these other two games where it just exploded at a certain point, and someone just won. I mean, Lear Game won, but it's just... I don't know. Will this game explode, or will they just play control?
I'm... Okay.
Nice daggerfall, but it's not too much damage.
So Cat gets his perk 1 first. Setsu Jump is now available. And he most likely will be using it to capture the bridges back so that Lear Game stays behind in EXP, which is probably the right call. Because Lear Game does have a cleaver unless he teched it off. And Setsu won't really be helpful. if that's the case.
Yes, and Lear game has a cleaver, so Setsu might deal 90 face damage, but that's not that much for the 2 mana investment.
In case Lear game does have a real cleaver, which I think he does, if he would...
Yes.
Okay.
I can spoil it.
So,
if I'm allowed.
yeah, so Cad is not really defending against the cleavers that camp to face because he thinks those are fake. If Lear game just drops a real one just because, you know what, Cad is not going to defend against it.
I think there was a game in the past where Dirion put out a red golem for a cleaver. That one,
and he won the finals.
Such a legendary game, man.
Yeah, I remember that so clearly. Okay, Cleaver, real Cleaver comes out to get rid of the Setsu, and he takes the March Bridge back, but Cat immediately does it as well.
And I think I really like, well, not I think, but I really like the illusory cleaver just because people underestimate him and you can do really nice mind games. Nowadays, most people think, oh, it's a bridge cleaver because illusory cleavers are more common than the normal. But if you play it really well and you pretend that it's just a bridge cleaver, opponents will let it go through and then it hits face. 1, 2, 3 times, and it's just so painful to deal with.
That's what I think. Players just underestimate it because, oh, if they see a cleaver, it shouldn't be a real one because players do not do that. Players don't just throw cleavers for no reason. And that's exactly why Dirion won in the finals on that event we just mentioned, because it was not expected. It wasn't expected to happen. Really good shot.
The mind games, these are so interesting in the game because as a normal, when you normally watch a game, you don't see what's the thought of the players doing something, and they can manipulate each other so hard. It's just insane.
Yeah. So it's also worth mentioning that this is a best of 5, and whoever wins this game goes through to the grand finals. So no one really wants to do mind games because if they lose and it doesn't work, they're out. Well, they're down to the losers bracket. So they're both trying to be really careful. Okay, they're taking a lot of damage. Both cleavers are now on the board, but the real one is on face.
Oh, and Kat is pretty much in control.
Yeah.
Going to third perk. That's not what you want as look.
Yeah, Leargame is not even halfway there. Oh, Cat just snipes the Xiao with a Setsu per 3. Ew, there we go.
Oh, and he stops the cleaver from killing the Setsu, and Setsu's just...
It's just Sperma stunning it. Ew, there we go. Leargame is just dying. Is this gonna be the end? He's so far behind in XP. I don't think we'll see Leargame get to perk 3.
I mean, we might see him get perk 3, but it's the time when Kat's going to finish the game.
Cat has already got his Setsu back in hand.
It's so insanely hard to defend against the Setsu, and I think Kat did a really great job at just overall using his flying minions to fight off. To bully the Volco, and the Volco needed to invest a lot into flying to just not die from them.
Cat doesn't really need the Setsu jump anymore. I mean, every time he jumps to face, he will deal 50 damage plus a piece shot, which should be 80 damage. So 2 shots...
It's 130. It's 130 damage, and he has Daggerfall. So.
He has Daggerfall. Okay, Setsu is jumping onto the bottom bridge now. Not onto face, but it will get there. Cleaver is dropped. He tried to predict the Setsu on coming to face. And Cat is smartly reloading, throwing the spells on face, and the Cleaver's dead.
But here game put the Zhao Long down because he knew that Cat was going to place.
Okay, that's the game. Cat 3-0s, 3-2s, sorry. Lear game, but don't be fooled. This set was, I think...
It was insane.
Yeah, it's such an insane set. If you can time it correctly, You can manage to get a Prowler as you set for 2 less mana,
Play cards.
but then you can play it with other cards and save a lot of mana. But then, yeah, it's a danger you need to take to support it.
Yeah.
So, Giona versus Morelia.
What the 2 newest master?
Ruffles is looking so cute on that Inquisitor skin. With his little cap.
Well,
Oh.
Morelia has the bigger pet,
Oh.
but it will only come at the 3rd turn. It's
So-
more badass.
VG Gamer got a discounted Chain Lightning from his Future Present, so a 2 mana Chain Lightning.
It
That
did get nerfed slightly, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, the nerf is
In
that
this
it can
matchup.
only bounce 10 times, which is most of it a 2v2 nerf for the card. Because in 1v1 it's usually never gets that big, well, unless like
It's a slight buff against the Red Bull, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Because Red Bull at the 3rd perk he has more than 14 minions on the board.
Yeah.
And then one chain lightning comes and
you cast the Chain Lightning on your face and it gets to Radbo's face pretty much.
yeah, and it jumps back to you.
Yeah, so every time it's like confirmed that you're gonna deal 100 damage. It's secured.
Video gamers on a lot of pressure here.
Yeah, and he's far behind in EXP by about 17 points of EXP. But he did spend 8 mana to play his Future Present.
Well, he really needs to get value out of his chain lightning,
Yeah.
I think.
But he's not really playing it because Deadshot is not giving him a good enough opportunity to use it. Okay, he does use it now, but it's kind of late. He takes a lot of damage from that aimbot.
Yeah, but he's trying to save up mana and just doing the best possible plays. He doesn't care a lot about HP because Ruffles will heal him up about in the game if he's a little bit lucky.
Yeah.
So all he needs to do is get back in the XP lead, or at least in a similar XP amount. Oh,
Real Cleaver.
the Screaming Spread blew up the aimbot.
Oh, Deadshot tries to predict a 1 mana minion dropped onto the Cleaver to defend himself, but missed because the Screaming Scar was playing on the opposite side.
Yeah, it's really ballsy to predict something being played into a Cleaver. If it works, it's really fun. I normally wouldn't recommend doing it against a very experienced player unless you really want to show him I'm the boss.
Yeah,
Because in most cases it's
it's
not
just gonna
going to work.
fail, and you wasted 2
Yeah,
mana.
it's maybe 10% chance that you succeed with it.
Deadshot is completely shutting down everything Video Gamer does, and I think he's still falling behind in EXP. It used to be about 20 points, and now it's 30. So
Yeah, I think a minion was much better chain.
Yeah.
The 2 mana chain lightning is not getting enough value. They are just look. He chain lightning the
0
skeleton.
mana skeletons, yeah.
Yeah, and that's not an efficient play.
On a previous game against the Lazar, Video Gamer got a 4 mana Wolf Among Sheep, which pretty much just carried his game. And he needed kind of that same luck in this match, so getting a 2
Yeah,
mana.
4 mana
chain
Wolf Among crazy good.
Yeah. Okay, really good block against the Cleaver. It unfortunately goes down right before the Shock Rock lands. And it won't be able to hit a wolf.
Oh, but
Okay,
the wolves
now it's a
get
good chance for
phased.
Chain Lightning. There we go.
Oh,
It hits everything. And the wolves are hitting on phase, but Deadshot gets his Nerver out. And that's not perk 3, that's the actual Nerver card.
oh, but that shot took a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's so much. It's insane. Oh, and the Scratillery just to distract the Nervia.
While the wolves
Very
just...
well played.
Yeah. But now, there's the Nerver is still alive, and he just got his perk 3, so he can play another one.
And that's a lot of treasure on video games.
Yeah.
But video gamers making a slight comeback in
Yeah, agreed. Okay, Video Gamer now under
2
pressure.
mana,
He gets
2
2 mana.
Yeah, good job.
He gets perk 3. Wait, Nerver. Okay, he's not hitting face. Good job. Video Gamer takes down the Nerver, but now Deadshot has another one.
Yeah, but I do think Video Gamer made a comeback here.
Yeah, he did. And he still has Howling Moon. Whenever a Nerver comes out, and here he comes. Howling Moon instantly in response, but he drops it on the bottom bridge to push with it.
And Howling Moon as response to Howling Moon.
Yeah, but Video
there's
Gamer does
the
have the answer
totem.
for it, and Deadshot is dying.
And the Scrutillery! Wow.
Wait, Deadshot
300
is
HP.
close to death, but the Gamer needs to defend himself from this Nerver. Oh no,
If he
Nerver hits
manages
me.
If he manages to defend here, he's in the lead.
Gamer is not using his Screaming Scrap to deflect the shots from Nerver, but Okay,
Oh,
wait.
he has 2 crossbow traps.
Yep, he
I
drops
think
them.
He's going all in.
and he
He's
drops.
going
Okay,
all in. That's great. Ooh. That was insane.
yeah, really well played by Video Gamer.
I really thought that the Chain Lightning wasn't the best thing you could get there, but I think the 2 mana for 100 face damage and clearing it was enough.
Yeah. Luckily, Gamer started doing a really good comeback, and man, the amount of pressure he managed to put onto Deadshot with the Wolves and the Chain Lightning. So the Chain Lightning actually, I think, won Video Gamer the game at the end there, because being able to stun everything while killing stuff and dealing more damage to face was really important to protect his Wolf push.
Yeah, the longer the game goes, the better the Chain.
Yeah.
Just because there will be more targets.
I think Deadshot underestimated Video Gamer's push power, because Gamer was not imposing that much of a threat, and then he did,
Yes.
and by the time he did, Deadshot, it was already late. Deadshot was in 300 HP. I guess the Diona.
Yeah, but that's how you win match. If your opponent starts underestimating
Yeah.
your power to push, and he never does it. I think Video Gamer started playing Scrutillery in the end,
Yeah.
but he never used it before. And when he did, he just made insane plays with it. So I do think that the Scrutillery really helped him to surprise Deadshot.
It's been such a long time since we've seen Video Gamer playing this well in a tournament. Lately, he's been registering with the same 4 decks and sideboard, but not being able to move forward to top 8, I'd say, top 4. Whew.
I do think tournaments are also a little bit... It's not pure skill, since you can always have a good day and just winning all the matchups, getting all the good RNG, and
Yeah.
at the same time you can have a bad day and you just drop 2 matches and yeah, you're out.
Now, this is a best of 3, so if Gamer wins the next game, he is on to the losers finals. And Deadshot needs to win this game to stay into the set. And it's going to be Radva versus Volco. I don't know how I feel about this matchup, honestly. Who are you giving the
Volco
edge?
can burn lots of scripts.
Yeah.
I
Many
really
scraps
like
will die.
that. It depends on the Volco thing. It's simply, can you handle the bridge grab pressure out of the Red Bull, or will you fall because you fall behind in XP,
Yeah.
you don't get the marked bridge, and that's how the game will play out, I think.
Something really good from Gamer is that he does have a defensive chopper, so most of Deadshot's minions will just completely die to it. The Dragon, well, the Warrior, I don't know if he does have a shield guard, he might have teched it out to put the Cleaver in, but
I don't think the Cleaver is going to be too
Yeah.
effective in this matchup.
not really.
Maybe with the 3rd perk it's going to one-hit defensive chopper and
Yeah.
tank for the Volco minions, but
Yeah, the most value Deadshot can expect from the Cleaver is just killing another minion. It will most likely never get to face against a Rappo. Not any Rappo, but Video Gamer's Rappo.
yeah, I think Video Gamer plays Red Bull quite well. So
Here comes the push, but completely negated by the chopper that will head onto the top bridge. And there's a Cage Prowler. I don't think Deadshot has enough spells and pressure to actually get rid of it. Oh, he does have a fireball. That's it. Okay. Cage Prowler will not make it. It's just a box that's gonna die.
And I do think that the fireball is a really well play here.
Yeah.
Because when you use the fireball, you get the face damage still on the Cage Brawler. Because Video Gamer can't put the Cage Brawler further at the bridges
Yeah, because it's just a big risk.
it's an easy target
Yeah,
for
exactly.
death shot.
It's
And if he
actually
puts it far
really
behind.
worth for Deadshot to do that because it's just only 1 mana difference. He's just putting onto 170 damage.
And it's face damage, which
Yeah.
is always nice to have as a Volco.
Oh, that Daka is not doing anything.
Uh,
I don't know
probably
if it's
cycle.
worth it to Daka the Cleaver since you're Rappo, but I don't think Gamer has better targets. for
Maybe
Daka.
it was just cycle.
Yeah,
because
to just get rid of
he
it.
didn't even try to
Oh
utilize
wait,
it.
Cleaver gets defaced with the help of Fireball. That also hits the Cage Prowler. Cleaver's gonna get another hit.
Wow, that was a nice timing.
Yeah, I think
But-
Gamer underestimated that Cleaver's second hit. I don't think he thought it would have hit, but... Oh,
It's only a
man.
slight mistake, I think. Because Video Gamer would still be slightly ahead in the...
Yeah, the problem is he took 2 Cleaver hits against the Volco, and he cannot afford to get that much damage in when he's playing against the Volco.
I don't know, maybe he can.
Okay, here comes another Cage Prowler, but it's still close to face. Fireball comes out, and he's gonna hit both.
And 2 Volco pings.
Yeah. Deadshot doing a great
Too
job
much.
on keeping this bottom bridge. But still, they're both kind of tied up in the XP.
Yes.
Out of the way.
Daka onto the warrior. Bye-bye. But good birch
Bridge
burn.
burn. The bridge burn didn't hit before the damage was done. It was probably an even trade.
Oh, look at this. Good spell combo, but now Gamer can use his Cage Prowler. Daka won't kill the Cleaver, but gets it low enough. And Cleaver's just dead.
And at this point, Video Gamer's nicely ahead into the XP at least.
Okay, wait. The
Wait.
Cage Prowler... Okay, it comes out.
Oh! The first Cage Crawler that gets up.
The timing, I was scared. I thought the Shock Rock was actually not going to allow it to come out. And another one
Yeah,
comes
the-
out, but Fireball is now in Deadshot's hand, correct?
Sure.
Oh, he is forced to use his Screaming Scrat to avoid it from hitting the Cage Prowler.
He's probably waiting for it to just deface damage with the...
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
Gamer cannot afford to lose this bottom bridge anymore. That Cage Prowler is still in range to get hit by both, by the Fireball and also hitting face.
yeah.
Gamer needs to play the chopper onto the bottom bridge, and he does. Luckily avoids pings, but the bridge burn is just gonna kill everything. Fireball does not hit the Cage Prowler, and it comes
Oh,
out.
this is looking well for Deathstrike. He has more pressure on Video Gamer than Video Gamer does.
Yeah,
So-
but the Prowler did come out, and it's hitting face.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good Daka block. The Cleaver's still alive, and it's gonna kill this Drone Walker, but it was still gonna die anyways. Oh, Gamer taking damage.
Video Gamer can't play anything on bridge burn.
Yeah,
Yeah, his units will die instantly to the bridge burn, so he needed to take damage.
Radbo is trying,
Really
he's just
unfortunate.
spamming the bridge. But yeah, Video Gamer
The Crawler
is
is
done.
not going through. There's no way.
So Volco takes game 2, and that's a series tied up 1-1. Which means the
Ooh.
winner of the next game goes forward onto the losers finals.
Losers finals. Yes.
So
Do you think Video Gamer will stay on this red ball?
I don't know. I think I think it will stay on the red.
Oh,
ball.
there's
Oh,
a
wait.
Blastmans available.
I think I think Deadshot will just tech in the Blastmaster no matter what, because it's a
So
1 and 2.
it's yeah, and I do think it's smarter to swap.
I think it would be a really good call from Videogamer to go to the Stormbringer and get all the crystal cards in with the Guardian included, because Deadshot has no actual good spell to get rid of everything. I mean, actually he does, because Gamer has no black hole, so a Fireball will just get rid of the Guardian, but only the Guardian only.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, if he plays Ratbow, I think he's dead, because the Blastmaster is available in the sideboard. So
Yeah,
Ratbow
you don't
is
want to
not-
play Red Bull into Blastmaster.
Yeah. I don't
But
think
then
it's
again,
a
it's-
good call.
The Blastmancer and the other deck might make the other decks weaker, so that's how you profit from playing Red Bull. You just force your opponent to play the Blastmancer. He has no other way to deal with the Red Bull. It's
So players are
probably the
sideboarding, deciding what they're going to play on the next game, which is going to be the last one of the set. Whoever loses is out, so both of them are trying to be really careful with what they play. I just don't see a world where Videogamer plays the Ratbow. I really don't think he is going to play it, or that he should play it. And from Deadshot, I think whatever deck he plays, he must bring his Blastmaster, just in case Videogamer does decide to go for Ratbow. And still, Blastmaster is a good card.
I mean, he could just say, okay, I know Videogamer will swap, and I don't play Blastmancer.
And Videogamer goes for Ratbow, and then he wins. Huh, I like your thoughts. Wait, also, Deadshot has a Chopper on the Diona only. Morelia does not have... I think that Videogamer cannot play Ratbow, no matter what. If it goes against Diona, the Chopper kills everything. Every single minion Gamer has is melee, except for the aimbot. Everyone else will just die to the Chopper. And if Deadshot brings the Blastmaster, then Ratbow is dead. So, yeah, there's no way Gamer can play the Ratbow, no matter what.
I mean, he could play Crystal Units.
True.
Ratbow?
Oh, that's also a possibility. Crystal Units on Ratbow. XD.
It might work. It's
We'll see.
just an idea.
We're going straight on to Game 3. Again, whoever wins this game goes on to the losers' finals.
Minion Master.
Okay, wait. What?
It's
You
on.
see Red Bull.
He does bring Ratbow,
And, well, yeah.
but Deadshot is playing Morelia, which does not have a defensive chopper. But I'm guessing
Well,
it does have a
there's
Mancer.
something else.
Yeah, it does have a Mancer, right? Well,
Yes, it does.
it's been fun, Gamer. It's been real fun.
Hey, maybe he is able to pull off some dynamite.
Yeah, of course. It is Gamer, so... Oh,
And there goes the fireball again.
that means Gamer knows that Cage Crawler won't give him any value, unless he...
And
of
Blast
course,
Mancer is also
baits
really
out.
good against.
Oh,
Cage
that's
Crawler.
right.
If
That
you
is
get
right.
enough blasts off, it's also just killing the Cage Crawler. I mean, you need 4 blasts?
You will need
No,
about...
you need 5. I think
Yeah,
you need
no,
5 blasts.
I think you would need about 6 to 7 blasts. If you get 5
7?
blasts...
That's 140.
Yeah, I mean, the fireball is enough to not let it
That's
pop off.
170.
Yeah, and that's 170. So, I'm sure if you get like 5 blasts and then help it like with a shock croc or something, then sure. But I think you need like 150 or more.
I do think the cost reduction on the Morelia also helps it, the Cage Crawler. So I don't know if it's clever to play it.
Deadshot taking damage from Incubus. But not enough to go behind Videogamer in the HP bar. But he is behind on the EXP bar by 20 points. Gamer with the Ratbow is just making sure the bridges are his. Which he will do so with a Screaming Scrown on the bottom bridge.
And we will see our first blast.
Here it comes.
And I do think it's the right call. Yeah, just look at the massive damage.
Yeah. Every single minion that was used to counter the aimbot is just dead before they can kill it. An aimbot gets a lot more damage, but at the same time, Video Gamer has an aimbot getting some damage out on Deadshot.
I think maybe that's his plan why he's playing the Cage Brawler. He just forces Deathshot to throw the fireball and waste effectively 1 mana, so he can't grab the bridge with it.
But is it worth?
Yes. I do think so. I mean, Video Gamer is ahead in XP, so. And his opponent is forced to throw the fireball. If he doesn't, then Video Gamer gets even more value. And yeah.
The problem is, yeah, it might work. Okay, so Gamer now, we can see he now puts the Cage Prowler more towards the front. And that is out of range. But it will survive. The Cage Prowler will come out.
What?
Oh, never mind,
No.
it won't. But the fireball did not hit face, which is exactly what Gamer needs.
Yeah, Video Gamer has a lot of pressure, and he's about to hit his 3rd perk when Deathshot only has a 2nd, so that's a huge lead for him.
I think you're right. I think Gamer was doing the right call. The problem is, he is forced to not make any mistakes, because if he does, then that means a lot more damage will come in.
On the bright side, Deathshot has his Nivea, so he needs to play Slumbers 1 more time.
Oh, that's
Then
right.
He has his first dragon, but it is hard to play it into the red though.
The thing is, he will get another dragon on his perk 3, so if he is patient and he manages to survive, he can time both dragons and get one on each lane. Which will be scary, man, I'm not gonna lie.
I see that, yeah.
Oh, my game froze for a second, I apologize on that. Oh, wait, look at that position on the Prowler. It's it's pretty much on the bridge. Yeah, and here comes the wolves. Yeah, they're just gonna take over everything. Oh, never mind. Gamer played his
Oh,
own
here comes the
Howling Moon.
fireball.
And yep. And Deadshot's Howling Moon still kind of wins.
Yes, but I really like those traits. They're interesting. They're all around the Cage Brawler, and it's just so much thought process. And yeah, it's just interesting.
Oh, look at that. The Daka is perfect. That's exactly what Gamer needs from his Daka, to get rid of the Blastmaster. And now all these crafts are alive. And
without
marching
the
to Deadshot's
Blastmaster, Deathshot, yeah, Deathshot really lacks AoE damage.
and takes a lot of damage from the scraps. Prowler comes out as well.
Oh,
What?
so it only hits one of them. And the Skeleton Horde is not
Yep.
too good.
They're out.
Keep it.
Oh, Daka on the Blastmaster!
Oh, that's the second one.
I
That's
think
good.
that was a predict. I think he wanted to get damage on face, but he
When I told you in the beginning that Video Gamer is going to Dino,
Dynamo.
yeah, and he will still manage to win.
Okay, the Prowler comes out. I think this is Gamer's game to win. He's just 20 XP left for Frenzy. Okay,
Oh, Blastmaster. Oh,
Gamer won.
no, not enough here.
Gamer was about to hit Mana Frenzy, and Deadshot was still so far behind, and he was even like 20 or
Yeah,
something
he didn't-
to perk 3.
He didn't get his Nive out so hard that he just doesn't want to play anymore.
Okay, here we
So
go.
maybe that's Video Gamer's plan.
I'm so happy. Look at what Video Gamer is playing. I'm so happy. Wait, and we also see Stormbringer from Lear Game. This is perfect. Wait,
I
Stormbringer is such a bad matchup for Ravager.
With the Harbinger, yes. If it was not for the Harbinger or like probably flying range, it was really great for the Ravager.
Oof. Gamer. Well, we see a lot
Oh,
of
he has a-
crystal units from both sides.
Wait, wait.
We're back to the crystal season, boys. This is not
But no
the,
armored escort. Wait, Video Gamer, is he playing even the real deck?
I think he is playing. I think he teched out most of the real deck and put in the crystals.
Wait, how many cards are you even allowed to put out?
You can take out all 6 if you want. That's up to you. Wait, the Harbinger's just dead. And it's not gonna kill the Brutus, which is great news for Gamer because that can heal up.
Oh, so this is just a Crystal Ravager.
Crystal Ravage.
Yes.
Okay, Brutus goes down.
I was hyped for some. Yeah.
Some Rampage
aggressive
Stun Blast shenanigans.
Yes.
Actually, same. I was expecting it. So both players are doing the same strat. Well, this will be fun. Oh, Gamer black holes the push against him instead of black holing the defense from Lear Game. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, I definitely do think so too. He's not going to win out in this trade.
Yeah, not really. Also, it's worth mentioning that Video Gamer's perk 1 dealt not the damage he would have desired. I think it only dealt like 270 or so.
But Video Gamer has ahead in XP, so that's really helping him right now.
Oh, that wolf is
If
just
Video Game,
dead.
yeah, I think if Video Game hits his second, it's really hard for Video Gamer to do much, just because the extra range will chip down his push.
More crystal stuff. Dead. Okay, it's not dead, but it's... Never mind. Stormbringer. Why you do this? Oh, Great Guardian from both sides, but Gamer's gonna come out on top of this because of the AoE from the Arcanists. Oh.
Not.
Never mind.
He had less crystal units.
Yeah.
But I think it was smart to let the Arcanists get the frenzy. If it was intended, it was really well.
Oh, Gamer is taking so much damage, and we're still at 3 minutes. The XP game is really tied up.
He kind of needed third perk right now to win this thing.
Yeah.
And since it's not available, I don't think the Dino is going to come out on top.
Dino, if you're listening to this, you can do it, man.
No, you can't.
Why all the hate on Gamer? I know you guys...
Because he's a Dino.
Yeah, I know about the animal stuff. I know, man,
Yeah.
but... You know...
Yeah, dinos went extinct, so there's a reason for it.
Dinos don't deserve to be alive.
I didn't say that. I just said there's a reason for it.
Okay. Wait. Video Gamer on 400 HP. That's a real cleaver, Kappa.
If he manages to stay at the same HP point, he might even win just with the lucky Terror Brutus push.
Oh, really good black
Nice,
hole.
they cool. He tried to do that before, but he just didn't quite get
Never
it.
mind. The Arcanist just... Oh! The Guardian came out of the black hole right in time before the Arcanist died, but it didn't shield her?
Yeah.
That was some weird timing. I need a clip of that. I'll take a listen.
I think Video Game is in a good spot here. The Curse Bearer is out.
Okay, we'll get
So
for
the
3 now.
Terror Brutus is not going to take a lot of damage, and his crystal units are frenzied. The crystal archers, they are scary.
Yep, and they will get Mana Surge in no time.
Video Game really needs to defend this, and the black hole is out.
Yep, I think Gamer is...
I think Video Gamer wins.
Same.
It's just his third perk.
Yep, I think Video Gamer wins this. Get more girls still, but Guardian is still alive, and the crystal units are turning face except for the Arcanist. Brutus is still alive and healing.
Video Game can't defend against
Oh my
this.
god, Gamer! Did Gamer just come back from the game? You did? Wait, what the? I'm not allowed to swear, but dude, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear.
It was an interesting game. Yeah. I think Video Game just didn't have the tools to deal with this. It's
I think the black hole from Gamer.
yeah,
No,
he did.
yeah.
two really nice back holds.
Yeah. I think that won
I
him the
don't
game.
think that's the core. I think Leargame also had no possibility to rush Gamer. If he had the option to just run Gamer down, he probably had won the game. But the Stormbringer wasn't made to, have enough aggression against the Ravager.
So, Gamer says, no one let me play my Ravager throughout the whole tournament because they're scared of brothers. And I'm not even playing brothers in Ravager. I just tuck them out. So,
It's just mind gaming.
yeah, I mean, it hasn't been working for him so well because everyone still banned the deck. I think last game, Leargame underestimated the XP from Gamer's side because he was playing all his cards right before Gamer was getting his perk 3, so he didn't have a lot of mana to reply.
And the Curse Bearer was gone.
Yeah, and the Curse Bearer was gone.
It just came up in the end, but at that point he had lost the game already.
So Video Gamer up 1-0.
Oh!
Oh wait, what did he get? That was
It's a cool card.
cool
I
card.
like it.
Gambler
I like
spell?
it a lot. No, not as fun as Gamblers.
Oh. wait, there's gonna be a lot of damage. There's another wolf hidden in this Legionnaires. Oh, there we go. Good fireball. I think Gamer's dead. Oh wait, he gets
I
what
don't
the?
think so.
He gets shrimps from the box. I think he would have won. Wait, he's dying.
Yeah, it's
Red is starting to feel
probably relatively good RNG for Video Gamer that he just doesn't lose. Right
50,
there.
50 seconds onto the game and Gamer is already below 1000 HP mark. Not ideal
Yeah,
against the
it's a tough
Setsu.
matchup. I do think he really needs to save those Storm Totems.
Wait, what did he get then from the? Oh, he got the blind date for 1 mana.
Yes, for 1 mana.
Wow. And that has taunt as well. It's like a screaming scrap that then converts itself to a 4 mana drop.
Well, it's like first screaming strat.
Okay. Wolves drop down to counter Leargame's Wolf and Setsu. Gamer takes a bit of damage from the Setsu, but still. Wait. Leargame played Howling Moon, but it didn't lower. Oh wait, it did. Never mind. I was confused by the wolves. Oh, he gets another shrimp.
What? Again?
Rigged.
What is he doing? Did Video Gamer sell his soul or something? Why is he playing so well? And
Sold
having
his soul
this
to
good
FDM.
RNG? Well, probably more to the
Oh,
RNG.
Gamer is dying. Gamer, no. The smork began. Yeah, set to jump wins the game. Look, I'm gonna BM and I'm just gonna put him as 1 as he won already. Yep. Not even bothering.
I do think he could have survived for a little bit longer, but it was over anyways, just because of Dagger fall damage and everything. But he had the blind date that he could have cycled just to distract the Setsu.
So Setsu is out for Leargame. And we have 3 minutes to sideboard.
Whew.
This is
exciting, and
yeah.
it just started. So we have 2 matches to go minimum.
And we still have another Smork deck. Leargame still has Dione available. And Gamer does not have his Smork decks anymore because, yeah, Ravager. His Mind Game Ravager already won game 1 in such a close game.
Yeah.
And game 2 wasn't as close. we saw 50 seconds onto the game, Gamer already died.
I mean, I probably think he could have still won if he played out of his mind, but it's.
Yeah,
I think he was in a terrible spot at that point.
The problem is that he
prevented the face damage.
Yeah.
In the early...
The problem is he spent 8 mana onto the feature present, and then Leargame was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play all my wolf cards onto you, and he's also Setsu, so yeah, the damage was just insane. He did get a good draw from the blind date. He got Flightless Dragons. Imagine he could have gotten the Priestess, and he would have taken a lot more damage. Maybe it was even over in that first push, but we'll see. Game 3 on its way, and it's going to be Volco for Lear Game against the Rat Bow.
You saw that already.
Yeah, we saw that already on Gamer versus Deadshot, and that wasn't too good for Video Gamer.
But he still managed to win the set, didn't he?
He managed, yeah, to win the set. I don't think...
So that's all that counts.
I don't think Gamer was expecting the Volco, that's the thing. Out of 3 decks, expecting one of them, it's not really usually the case, but... Let's see, Lear Game gets the bridges with Plasma Marines, but then Gamer takes them back.
Nice cleaver.
Yeah, the Moo kills
the cow.
The cow. Moo.
I like the cleaver screen when he's sunk.
Yeah, I like too. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen a bat defeat 3 propeller scrats.
I don't know if it
Oh, okay.
jumps perfectly or something. It might win the trade.
Goes into Matrix mode and just... Oh,
Dodges.
yeah, dodges.
Well, I don't know. Maybe like it takes a propeller scrat and then jumps directly back, so the other 2 can't reach it. It might take on the other 2s.
Oh,
So-
look at this. I don't think Lear Game has a removal spell, and Gamer has Caged Prowler, and that is gonna give him a fresh puppy. There he comes out. There we go. That means Gamer's puppy is gonna be coming out every single time unless Lear Game pressures him enough to kill it.
Well, Lear Game put out his fireball. So
Yeah. Maybe not the best choice in this matchup.
he probably regrets it by now, but
Yeah. That means
I think it's
Gamer
still
has
manageable for him.
Yeah, I think that means Gamer has a 3-mana Prowler every single time he cycles. If he manages to defend it, obviously. Yeah, here we go. Rawr. Incubus comes out to defend it, and Cleaver instantly responds to it.
I kind of expected a cleaver there.
And this
And
is good as
I
well
think
for
Lear
him.
Game is going to push for the Cage Crawler.
But this is also really good for him, because the Cleaver then can also kill the Prowler in case, well, Video Gamer doesn't play all this spam.
The
But
Video Gamer was prepared for him to attempt to push for the Cage Crawler, and now he's paying for it.
yeah, but Lear Game will have burned the bridges in just 4 EXP. And that will help him push for the Cleaver. Okay, Prowler will jump. Nope. It won't. And dies to curse.
And then he can burn all the tiny scraps with the burn the bridges.
I'm surprised Lear Game is still at full HP after all of that. Okay, here we go. Now he has to burn the bridges, so if the Scrats comes out, he will just burn
But then
them
again,
all.
Video Gamer doesn't need to put the scraps right on the bridge.
Oh, he kind of did, but at the same time he didn't. So good for Gamer.
Not all of them.
He waited for... He kind of knew Lear Game was going to go for that, so...
And that's just one Cage Crawler after another.
The problem is Lear Game just allowed the Prowler to leap onto the Chopper. If he would have dropped the Chopper right onto the Prowler, it wouldn't have taken that much damage. But it's just gonna die to Daka in the same bot. Oh, not yet. Oh, never mind. And the puppy comes out.
I don't think Lear Game is too successful right now, because he's slightly behind in XP, and the face damage, I don't think it matters this much. It's not scary face damage.
Yeah, he's not been spamming as much as a Volco, like you would expect from a Volco, but still, he didn't really have the chance.
Yeah.
The fact that he has no removal for the Cage Prowler makes it really hard for him, and really good Scrat Horde in retaliate for the Cleaver.
Yeah, he has no tools to get rid of the Scrat Horde in the defense.
Oh, good Daka. Forces out the Morgul from Lear Game. This Chopper got to face, and it will deal damage. It does 50 damage every single hit. Volco will take a while to kill it. I don't think Lear Game... Yeah, he's not really going to counter it. He's just going to let Volco kill it.
But at the same time, face damage is not really Video Gamer.
But still, it's not a amount of damage you would like to take just because you don't have a ranged minion to kill it.
If Lear Game was able to get XP for it, for trading this base damage, you would probably gladly take the trade to just lose a little bit of HP and just get XP for it. Because I really think he needs XP in this matchup.
Yeah, they're kind of tied in XP. It's a 5 XP difference for Gamer, but
The jump.
again. And the chopper dies. It's gonna die to the scraps. No, okay, 1 HP.
At the bright side for Lear Game, he has reached his 3rd perk, but I don't see the Rampage doing much for
Yeah.
Lear Game. It's
It
just-
will only be useful
Against
on the
this threat,
well.
it's always over.
Yeah, it'll only be worth it on the Whelp and the Morgirl, pretty much. Well, the Curse Bearer as well.
Oh, mistiming. Video Gamer played the Incubus and mistimed the Screaming Thread to protect it. Diva.
Caged Prowler will come out in just a moment. There we go.
And Cleaver's not attacking it.
And another Caged Prowler comes out right after the other one
And
just popped out of
At
the
this
cage.
point, it's just a Brawler victory.
Poppy Factory. That sounds
Yeah.
so bad, but so good at the same time. Oh, the Curse Bear just 2 hits the aimbot. It's so mean. Good bridge burn, but the Prowler still comes out, and the Chopper needs to play.
Three
response.
mana Brawlers are just really strong.
Yeah, not having a spell to answer it is hurting your game so much this game.
The Video Gamer is arguably low. Lear Game
Yeah.
might have the chance to close out the.
Gamer just needs to hold on. He's close to Mana Frenzy, closer than Lear Game is by 20 points of EXP, but Lear Game is doing his best to spam as much as he can.
Out of the way.
And Video Gamer is not producing another puppy.
Not producing another puppy that's bad. Oh, again, the spam begins. Lear Game having no spell again makes it harder to deal more damage to Video Gamer with all this burn.
I think it's Lear Game's last attempt in this matchup, because now Video Gamer will take over. I do think he has Mana Frenzy in no time.
If Video Gamer loses the bridge again, this might be over.
Yeah, but he is going to reach Mana Frenzy.
Okay, it's just 10 more EXP. The bridge,
And he will get the puppy. So
you will get the puppy. Lear Game is spamming.
it's
The
all
puppy comes
about
out.
getting the Max Bridge.
Okay, the puppy came
Video
out.
Gamer can manage it.
There's no burn the
I
bridge
think
for all the spam.
It's Video Gamer's game. Because
Oh,
Lear Game can't get the bridge now. It's just
The
I don't think he can manage to get there.
Okay, Mana Frenzy in from Video Gamer. The fact that Video Gamer just got a great deck on the Chopper, allowing everything to survive, was great. Okay, yeah, Gamer's getting so much mana. He's just playing all his air minions on the bridge because burn the bridges cannot hit that.
And Lear Game really needs the Max Bridge, but he can't get it. There's so many
Spam.
scraps on it.
Wait,
It's impossible.
he's
Oh,
trying.
defensive chopper's helping.
Wait, Lear Game is also close to Mana Frenzy. He's super healthy. He can afford to take damage from the top bridge. He's just not focusing on
And
it.
there's some.
He got
there
it,
was a
he got the
bolt
bridge.
going through.
He
How
has
did
the bridge
he manage to get the bridge against the Red Bull?
because the burn the bridges plus the oh
Oh,
Plus the
Video
chopper.
Gamer has no tanks for the bridges. Lear Game will win.
yep. Lear Game wins with his Volco. Unfortunately, Gamer was not able to keep the bridge against the chopper and the bridge burn from Volco, and that is the
It's
end of
not
Video
enough.
Gamer in the tournament. But man, okay, wait, no, it's not the end for Video Gamer. That's
It's not.
yeah, it's
just
2-1.
a 2-1. Video Gamer can still prevent his extinction.
Yeah,
Good
now,
tournament.
okay, so that means Volco and Setsu are out for Lear Game. Ooh, man, that was such a good game that I just lost track of where we were on the on the scoreboard. Okay, so that is 2-1 for Lear Game. He just needs one more game to beat Vigigamer and advance to the grand finals against Cat again. Maybe he goes for revenge. And Cat is still waiting for the winner of this set.
Well, Cat has the advantage because he can chill now and just calm down and relax while video gamer and that year game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Need to fight exhausting battle.
Cat is just chilling, having a nice drink. His
Some fish,
oh
because he's a cat.
yeah, okay. He's having some milk. He's gonna eat some fish, and yeah, he's just waiting
he's
for the
getting
opponent.
Yeah.
So here we go. Game number 4. We see Stormbringer versus Diona.
Lightning never strikes twice, but I do.
Lightning never strikes twice, but you do. Yes, sir.
Oh, I think I actually had an amazing match where we cast 2 lightning bolts and they both hit a puff that was resurrected.
Uh-oh.
And that reminded me of the Stormbringer quote, lightning never strikes twice, but I do. And I was like, oh, well, the lightning bolt just hit twice too.
Wait. Gamer played his future present, and that gave him a Squire Puff. Oof.
I don't think Squire Puff is great, but at the same time, I think playing the present is the right call because you are not going to get punished as severely by the Stormbringer as you would get by Setsu.
If you get
Volco.
the future present on your starting hand, the best call is to just play it, depending on the matchup, of course. But usually, first few cards are just to take the bridges.
Yeah. But unless you know you just don't get to play it at all.
So
kind of need to hold on.
Howling Moon to respond the Arcanist that was guarded by the Guardian.
Oh, that's so good for video game. Get all those hits in with the Squirtillery.
Yeah, sadly that one wolf was just being bullied. He was stuck in his place. Oof. The problem is Video Gamer getting a Squire Puff that deals no damage and is gonna have a hard time capturing the bridges because it spawns on your face. Is not really ideal in any matchup, honestly.
Especially not against Stormbringer that can snipe them.
1 HP Arcanist survives because Guardian has a cape. He's a hero. Look at that. Such cute. Oh, never mind. It's not a couple anymore. These 2 archers are in the middle stuff. Can't believe it.
But the Guardian is not protecting him. The 2 Crystal Archers were out.
Yeah, he wanted to protect his true love.
Oh!
There we go.
Square Puff.
Yeah. He gets rage on the wolves, and that deals a bit of damage to the Lear game, but still not as much as maybe he wanted to.
Oh, but video gamers ahead in XP, so I think he's quite well in the match. And he really needs to have some kind of head start if he wants to deal with the Stormbringer late game.
The thing about the free Scar Puff is that the only thing I consider it good for is costing 0. The fact that it costs 0 and you can just spam it, there we go. He threw it out there, and it's gonna go to the bridge and give this 2 wolves rage. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, video gamer can just build up a push with it. I think that's the playstyle he's forced into, but it's at the same time really effective that he just waits for Lear game to defend against this big push and then set up a new one. The ruffled style. It always makes me sad to hear the ruffled style. I mean, unless I'm playing against Diona. That's not as frequently the case. Although I got to say, she got a lot more popular.
So, yeah, a wolf just gets bullied by a snake druid.
Yeah.
It was the only raged minion he got from the Squire Puff, sadly, but... Harbinger is gonna go down to a stint and a fat in just a second.
But it's not getting too much value. The Scratillery is dealing effectively with it, and it's not killing it completely, but it's severely hurting the Harbinger. So it's not getting a big problem to deal with.
Again, another Howling Moon dropped in between the Guardian and another Crystal unit.
Yeah, and Lear Game has a hard time keeping the bridges at this point.
Yeah. Snake Droid will... Oh, good timing on the Snake Droid. It will not allow the Wolf to hit phase, and Lear Game is running low. Gamer has a great shot at this game, and he's so close to Mana Frenzy. Look at that. It's about 50 XP ahead.
I do think Video Gamer needs to reach Mana Frenzy, but it's not long before he will reach it. And I don't think the Stormbringer perk 3 will help the game,
Did you see
unless
that?
Video Gamer does a severe mistake.
Gamer just dropped both crossbow traps onto the Snake Droid. He just doesn't care. Okay, Lear Game gets perk 3, but it's so late. Gamer's just only 15 XP away from his own Mana Frenzy.
Yeah, it's really good to reach the perk 3 as Diona way earlier than the Stormbringer, because Stormbringer perk 3 is scary. You see that Video Gamer has struggled to defend against those snipes from the Stormbringer.
Yeah. Most of his minions are so squeezy except for the Howling Moon one. Now only needs 5 EXP. You got it, Gamer. Just he heals from Diona. But Lear Game is pushing. Look at this. This is scary.
I think Mana Frenzy will.
Yeah, but he needs to get Mana Frenzy. Okay, he does get Mana Frenzy. He has no bridge yet. He's taking
he
damage.
needs a bridge, or he's not getting a lot of.
Okay, he survives the push with 500 health. Now Lear Game is on the back foot. He needs 40 XP to get Mana Frenzy himself.
Surviving is all he needs, and then you got another 2. So one last match will decide this. I think.
Now Gamer, all he needs to do is spam. He needs to throw Scratillery. There we go. Good Scratillery. Guardian status, same fate goes to
Yeah, Lear Game just can't defend against the Mana.
Yeah, that is.
But if not for a Mana Frenzy saving Video Game, I think Lear Game had taken over this game.
Yeah, Gamer wins.
It was a nice comeback.
Really nice comeback. And now the set is tied again, 2 versus 2. And we're going on to the last game.
Whew. I didn't expect this to get so close.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, this is scary, man. This is so scary. I don't know who I want to win. I actually don't want anyone to win. I just want both of them to give me a good match.
You want to tie?
Yeah, I want bracket reset. Cap. No, I just want a good
Yeah, just
match.
announce that Cat wins.
Yeah, I mean, Cat. I don't know if Cat is actually happy about this. I mean.
No,
And at one point, you would be happy because, okay, they're playing more games. They are stressing themselves way more than they should. And that is good for me, right? Because if they come to my game tired and stressed, I have an advantage. But these are such strong players that I wouldn't feel really safe, you know?
Yeah, and also when you come out of a match and you... it's hard to describe, but... There's some kind of flow that you build up. Like the way you play, you get warm and are into the game, pretty much. And if you're really into the game, it's easier to play more matches and just, play at a really high level than when you take a long break and you kind of need to start getting into the game and just getting warm again.
Let's see. Gamer has his Stormbringer and Ratbow versus Lear Game Stormbringer and Diona. What would you play now on either side?
Something that hits hard.
This
well,
is hard.
the Ravagers. So,
I just want to see more Smorg. Diona, go. Gamer has
I
no
could
fireball.
see Video
too.
Gamer play the Stormbringer. I would love to see Video Gamer play more Stormbringer. Although I personally think Stormbringer is boring, but I do think it's a safe option.
I think Rappo will be the safe option because Beam can take out the Guardian. Oh, I mean, Lear Game has Black. Never mind. Okay, wait. It's Diona versus Rappo.
Yes, you too, Ramos.
Well, I don't know. I think the Masters Video Gamer.
Oh, look at that. The noise it makes.
So I want E-Game to win.
The noise it does when it comes out. Yeah, it's. Oh wait, he had a
the
rammer.
Rammer into the portal.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not good.
Gamer.
You don't want the rammer in your factory.
Yeah. Rammer it's killing your puppies, man. Yeah, okay, that means Gamer cannot play his Cage Prowler anymore. That's just a fact.
Yeah, he needed stun lances or anything that can hold the rammer for.
Oh, look at that Incubus go.
From.
Boink. Boink.
I think if he plays a Screaming Threat, Video Gamer can afford Cage Brawler, but he just used it, so he cannot afford to play the Cage Brawler.
But he will need to deal a lot of damage to that rammer. I mean, he cannot afford the rammer to die. Also, Lear Game has his own traps, so he can play his own decoy trap into the stuff he plays against the rammer, so that the rammer can kill. Oh no.
Yeah, but the Screaming Threat is you can't react to it. So I think Video Gamer has the edge. Or he could try to do it. Or the rammer is getting played.
And the fireball is also out. Wait, that's such a good fireball. Gets 2 hits
and
in.
it was a really poor. It was a really poor Screaming Threat by Video Gamer. He missed time, so it didn't distract the rammer. It just ran onto the bridge.
Yeah. So we now see both fireball and rammer used.
Oh, nice taunt totem! Did you see it?
Yeah.
It protected the legionnaires from the succubus.
But the Prowler will come out. It does. So, for Gamer to be able to play the Cage Prowler, Lear Game must spend his rammer and his fireball. Unless Gamer gets perk 2 and Daka can take out the. Oh! Wait, that was 2 leaps from the Prowler onto face.
Yeah, Prowler's satisfying to play.
And that was the 3-mana Prowler as well. Oh, here comes Raged Wolf, the Rammer.
Rammer's still getting the hit.
Bad fireball.
New game has a fireball.
Yeah, it wasn't really
using
good
it
though.
on the cage puppy.
Oh, but he has a trap.
That's so good. The trap is just. That's 1 mana for free. So good.
Go get it, boy.
And Gamer didn't really have anything to respond that quickly. The Prowler won't come out.
Yeah,
I just like how the Prowler dies.
The Screaming Threat.
I like how the Prowler dies if the trap just expires.
2 rammer hits.
Yeah.
The Diona can bully the Ragdoll so well. But he is not getting HP. Wow. Okay.
Gamer taking damage, man. Almost 1000 HP.
That Beam of Doom, that was kind of a call. It was saying, well, I don't care what you are doing, but I will. So, better be prepared for my beam.
Okay. Wolf Among Sheep splits out. HP potion for Lear Game. I don't think that will be contested. He will get it.
Yeah, and Lear Game is just
He does get it.
far ahead.
Whew.
At this point, Lear Game is in a really good spot to just overcome the Red Bull.
Swift moves
And
from
Lear-
Ruffles. Gets the trap, comes out. Oh, look at that beam though.
Oh, that was such a beautiful beam. And he also played the Screaming Threat to stop the rammer. So it didn't run out of the...
And now he's dealing damage to Lear Game. Good Daka to allow the aimbot to stay alive a bit longer, killing the Dragon Wolf. Leargame now took a lot of damage from that push.
Yeah, it was just really well defended by Video Game. I kept Video Game's take. Push overconfident.
Both players got their perk 3 right now. They're tied up in EXP. Oh, look at this fireball.
And fireball.
Another push like that, and Leargame wins. Yeah. Another push like that, and he
Leargame
wins.
is trying to close it out with aggressive pushes.
The thing is, Leargame has Beam, Fireball, and Rammer, and also Diona traps, so he just needs another one of those pushes, and he wins.
But he cannot afford to make a big mistake when pushing aggressively because Video Gamer
Yeah.
has
Okay,
a
here we
of
go.
team on his own.
Okay, game over. Leargame wins.
Well played.
Oh man. Gamer played
The
such a good
cage-
game though.
Yeah, the cage crawler was a little bit too late, so it blocked the rammer hit.
Bruh. But here we go, straight on to game 1 for the tournament grand finals.
Your game directly takes the bridge.
It's King Puff
Doesn't
versus
even leave-
Volco. Whew. I like this matchup.
You like it?
Yeah, I like
Well-
it. I like every Volco game, so don't judge me. Volco fan right here.
I used to dislike Volco, but it was when he was a little bit more annoying.
Then you met me, and I made you love him.
I think it's ages ago that I disliked Volco.
Wow. Hating on Volco. How dare you, man?
I think in the beginning I disliked him because his first perk was completely different, just not that fun. And then when he got changed, he was really strong. He was the strongest master.
And it's gonna get stunned, but the Stun Lancer, and he's forced to counter it. But there's another Stun Lancer coming from the bottom bridge, but I think that's dead too.
The league game is slightly behind him. That's pretty much what Cut does with best King Puff. I mean, he's starting to dominate his, even though he hasn't even reached the power spike of the second perk.
Here they come. Marching forward. Both players trying to get the bridges, but Cat is doing a better job at the start of the game. He's 10 XP in front of Leargame.
And it's Cut.
And it's Cat.
Cut.
I know, it's Cat. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Scat Tank is gonna take a lot of damage from the curse. But okay, well, yeah, it's gonna die.
Oh, there's Gandalf already. And the game decides not to play it. I think it's smart to not invest into a spell rather than going for it. Just because with units you can capture the bridges and the spell won't capture the bridge for you.
Yeah.
At least the damaging spells. Oh, and Cut is so far ahead at this point. Just... I feel like Cut is almost on his way to third perk, while Leargame is barely managing to get his second game.
Oh, look at all these propeller scraps with shields. Volco's worst nightmare.
Oh, but there's a Daggerfall.
Yeah, he was forced to
but he
play.
messed it up.
He was forced to play Daggerfall and the Illusory Cleaver to remove the shields first, but well done
You really
still.
need something to deal with Propeller Hawk. Something like a defense shop. And I actually do think the game has one in his sideboard, but he decided not to play it, so that might be a mistake from him.
A lot of dragons. Dragonwell, Flightless Dragons. Daggerfall to just deal damage to the... Oh, fire him, then it's gonna die to the bat. Just
Yeah.
teleports towards it.
The bat was being really useful, and even re-grabbed the bridge for Leargame.
Again, a lot of strats.
Yeah, and they are angry.
Get Curse Bearer to tank for the Marines. Those are gonna kill the...
Yeah, it got really close.
Yeah.
Your game missed this time, so.
I actually was gonna say Cat is gonna kill those Marines with the buzzers, but...
Not yet.
Oh, well,
Your game
this
is
goes
doing
by.
a great job at just keeping the game even. I think he's making some kind of comeback here. And I think the third perk from your game will, might be the point where you can
Oh, no!
face cut one-on-one. The bridge, so
Yeah, the problem is he's so far behind in the XP, he needs to take the bridges a lot more. But Cat is making it hard.
as long as it's only about taking the bridges and not dying.
Well, yeah. Not dying as well. That's, dying would be unfortunate.
Yeah, but once you start to fight for your life, you start taking worse trades in terms of XP, and that's...
Yeah.
But once that happens, you pretty much started to lose the game. And your game is not quite yet at the point where he needs to start to fight to beat his opponent. And those flying minions, they are just so effective against Volco. How do you deal with it? Kat did it in the first match, or in the first final game, and now he does it again. He just bullies the hell out of Volco with all those flying spreads.
He's struggling. He tries with the Illusory Cleaver, but still, he takes some damage.
There's just way too many flying minions. On the bright side, he has his third perk, but I don't think he will catch up in XP in time to beat the kicker.
Yeah.
Oh, the screaming threat ran through the fire instead of retargeting it.
Oh, this
So
rage
only a
collapse,
tiny mistake,
They're hurting.
but that's an enraged Netherbed.
Okay. Cleaver still struggling to get past the bridge. It's gonna go down to the Flightless Dragons. Cat taking down some damage from the fireballs, but Leargame is doing much worse in terms of HP.
Yeah, Cat is slowly starting to march through mana frenzy, and Leargame just can't stop him. He has no way to deal enough haste damage or do anything. It's just hopeless at this point.
The problem is every single AR minion and maybe even some ground minions are getting to Leargame's face, and every single point of damage he takes is crucial at this point.
Yeah.
He just took 30 damage, and that only it's really bad. Okay, Cat is in mana frenzy.
Reach mana frenzy.
Yeah. And Leargame is 50 XP away from his own mana frenzy.
There's no way to deal with the flying spread, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna BM. I'm gonna put Cat already on game one. I'm checking his king power. I don't see Leargame winning this game. I'm sorry for the BM, dude, but
There's no way.
yeah.
I mean, Leargame probably knows at this point that he's not likely to win the match.
He's forced to play Daggerfall into one single buzzer.
Unless Cut has a DC right now, it's...
Don't
it's
jinx it.
pretty much impossible.
Wait, Leargame is actually defending himself quite well. The problem is mana starts raining in.
It's just the
Ah,
last breath before you get taken over by the spam of mana frenzy.
Oh no.
And those strong buzzers, they will finish the game, I think.
Cat is
Well,
kind of...
maybe they don't finish, but they are really close to.
Yeah, they just finished the game. 70, yep.
Oh, I think it was the Dragon Ball.
So
It's
Cat
just-
is
you
1...
can't
Oh.
deal with. Whoa. And the last games, Leargame also lost 2 games. he still made a great comeback, so I don't think it's impossible for Leargame to completely turn this around and win 3 matches against Cut.
So, Cat is 1-0 against Leargame, and it's important to know that Cat is the champion from the previous Volco Cup, so he's defending his title here as well. Now,
Cut is always dominant.
yeah, it doesn't look like quite a struggle for him, to be honest, because the road so far, he's lost, I think, he's only lost 2 games so far in the whole tournament. Yeah, he's only lost 2 games, and those are against the Leargame. Huh.
Who's the finalist?
Who is the finalist? Who came back from the losers bracket? So
pretty much as if he said, "I'm not dead yet."
yeah. Let's see now. Cat lost his King Puff. He cannot play it anymore. But Leargame still has all 4 decks available. I think I would go Volco if I were Cat. Volco is really, it's going to be really strong, and I think, well, either Volco.
You only say it because you like Volco.
Now, obviously, this is the Volco Cup, dude. If it's not, if there's no Volco mirror, I'm sad.
So you're going to ban all people that don't play Volco.
Yeah, of course, dude. Look, imagine if we see Setsu versus Setsu, it's not cool. What about Volco versus Volco? That's way better. An actual mirror.
I
in their
prefer
cup.
Setsu.
No.
Do you remember the game Cut against Leargame?
Yeah, but
Okay, Setsu
true.
Mirror, that one.
Is this a
Was
petition
the
to
most
change
hyped game.
the tournament name to Setsu Cup? Oh.
I don't know. But I do remember that the last, well, I don't know, it was not the last, but it was the first tournament where I played with a friend. Our team name was Team Airstrike, just because of Setsu's voice line. I am the Airstrike! And
Okay.
I liked that one so much, so we were Team Airstrike.
Okay, let's see.
So maybe you just name it Airstrike. Setsu Cup, or I don't know.
Okay, we're going game 2. Still, the set is 1-0 for Cat, and it's gonna be Mora versus Volco. Leargame still won't change his deck. He wants to win with it. And Cat is going for the deck. He smashed Leargame on the first game, the past set. I mean, I say smashed, but it was mainly Leargame's misplays.
Yeah, did you see the dodges from the bed? It just reset his aggro all the time. It just didn't want to attack the poisonous spread. And I can understand that.
Good fireball. And Cat again opens up the game with the Rock Rivals, but this time, in comparison to the last game, he does have a Curse Bear in hand as well to get rid of this
and
statue.
the fireball just clears out the push.
Yeah. That means whenever Cat plays his... Oh, that's a real cleaver!
Yeah, really clever.
Oh,
It's a fake.
that's gonna be 3 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, 2. Well played from Cat.
That's cool. And I think that's really great for Kai. Because he got his rock rivals off
Yeah,
and
exactly.
didn't take a lot of damage.
I was about to
And-
mention about the Rock Rivals. Now, since he played and already killed the statue, next time he plays it, there's no statue for Leargame.
Yeah, and if he gets a revive on... So great.
He uses the Tombstone to tank a little bit. He's gonna get a 3 Scrat tank. Yeah, it should die in time. Plenty of time. No, he will get a Succubus, which isn't bad because he can play
Yeah,
Taunt Totem now. Taunt Golem now.
Yes, Succubus is probably easier to kill for Leargame than for... than the scratching. So
Oh, he
that's
kills.
probably why he went for this.
Such a scary game, man. I'm telling you. This is, Setsu still, Succubus is dealing a lot of damage to Volco still.
I think Volco really needs to snow in terms of face damage. Because if he cannot manage to put down the mortar in time, the mortar will sooner or later have the snowballing from his tombstones and just take over the Volco.
Yeah. Oh. That will be a succubus, Russ. Volco will kill it. Oh, and there's a scratch I can build for Cat that can go in front. But it won't.
He decides against it.
Oh, and Cleaver kills it. Bye-bye. Moo. And now Leargame's spamming a little bit from his brick 1.
Yeah, he really needs to deal the face damage.
Cat is most likely going to try to get a Golem res here. Although the Golem res won't come with taunt. Wait, this is actually... Oh, okay. He gets a Whelp res, which is really good. Because Volca will need more minions to deal with it. Oh, never mind. Good fireball.
Fire.
Oh, but the Whelp will not get the bridge. And that's the marked one. He needs it.
And the nether bed is just...
Oh, real cleaver. And that will be a... Oh, okay. I won't speak too soon because that won't kill the Strat tank. So
and it's a scary push on the top lane.
Yeah, it will most likely be a Cursed Better res. Yeah, okay.
And at this point, the HP is almost tied, so... Cat is actually really well...
Yeah, and they
gets another res, and Leargame
as well.
is struggling to defend.
Yeah, I don't see how Leargame can win this game. He's struggling so hard, not only to keep himself alive, but also to take the bridges back from Cat, because Cat was doing so badly in the XP, as every Mortar does, but now he's in front.
I mean, that's what Mortar does. He reaches the second perk, and then he's pretty much at the strongest point. And he takes back the game. That's a succubus res, I think. Yeah. I definitely think Leargame wanted the curse bird.
This is looking like a 2-0 for Cat. Leargame struggling. That's a real cleaver going against the succubus, and that's a frenzied succubus coming out. And a golem with taunt will protect her. But that bridge burn will kill her. This is so good.
Yeah, the range cleaver does a lot of them. The rock rival golem. I think Leargame still has a chance, but he needs to outplay Cut and
yeah. That's gonna be frenzied succubus. There's no bridge burn available now unless he spams to cycle for it. Okay, he should have now the bridge burn. Oh no, the Mortar will push the succubus and now the cleaver kills her.
Fireball only kills the fire and the red team. So Leargame is just in a rough spot.
Oh no, that's a frenzied whelp. Worst nightmare for Volco. It will die to the Marines, but still.
Yeah.
If he would have had something to support it, then it would have been great. No, Cat is now 20 XP in front. There's no way Leargame can come back. He needs a good push to win and some good prick 1 damage.
But I don't think this game will go to mana frenzy. I think Cut will close out before that happens. Or Leargame makes a really lucky push, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Cat is very smartly playing all his tombstones on the top bridge, so all his minions will go to the top bridge, and Succubus is killing
Leargame. Yeah, you can't stop it!
Yeah.
It's over. Wow.
Frenzied Succubus dealt so much damage to Volco, and then the Whelp came around, and there's no way Leargame can defend against all of that. So...
That's what Mortar does. He just survives the early game and then he punches you back even harder for bullying him in the early game and not letting him the XP. So now I think it's the time for Leargame to pop off and do some crazy sets of Cut.
Yeah. Can we see the double Setsu again? So, okay, last time Cat was 2-0 against Leargame, but Leargame comes back 2-2. So, can we see that same stuff again? Last time it was Cat... Okay, so Cat had the same 2 masters. He won with the same 2 masters against Leargame, and he then had Setsu Volco. And then they did a Setsu Mirror.
Yeah, last Setsu Mirror was 1 minute and 43 seconds.
Yeah,
so,
140, yeah.
So, Do you think they will be faster this time?
I think this time around, Cat will surely defend, and not be like, okay, I can win the phase rush, and then he makes the mistake and he doesn't. I think right now we will see the Setsu mirror. I'm pretty sure, unless Cat decides to change things up and then go for his Volco, which wouldn't be bad actually, because this Cleaver can deal with the Setsu. I think Lear Game needs to go Setsu or Diona, which are the masters he won with last time against Cat. Yes, so
really.
I think he needs to smork his way to victory. That's the thing. Now, it's important to note that if Cat wins the next game, he is the champion once again. And if Lear Game comes back in 3-2 Cat, then the bracket would reset and we would spectate from Lear Game's side, because he would then turn into seed number 1. Right now, it's looking unlikely, but who knows? Last time, Lear Game surprised us all, and it was a good turnaround. But then, well, Cat still wins the set 3-2.
Oh, and we see the Volco mirror instead of
I'm happy. You know what?
Oh, well,
I am a happy man.
I'm happy too, because you are happy.
Aww. Wholesome
we
moment.
had my Setsu mirror earlier, so of course we can have your Volco mirror.
I'm so wholesome, man. I'm happy. Tips. I tip my fedora for you, my man. Okay, propeller.
Wait, you have one on your head?
Yeah, at all times. Gotta be classy, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
I have so many things you don't know about me, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and yeah. I like how we both are like, oh. Oh, this swap won't take the bridge. If he would have placed it a bit further up, it would have. Now it's going to be Lethal Cleaver to protect himself, and Dead Cleaver. Now the Shao would also die to the well. Oh, actually, no.
It's protected by Morgan. So quite a nice play
Yeah.
to keep the Zhao alive. And I think Zhao Long is really annoying to deal with as Volco, because you can't play your bridge burn into it, or you
great.
get punished for your bridge burn.
This is exactly what I wanted to see in a Volco mirror. I wanted both of them to get a different marked bridge, to see how this develops. So
I feel like it should always happen this way, so no one has the advantage by just grabbing one bridge, and the focus is just to smash your opponent and the one bridge.
I feel like in this matchup, if you both get a different bridge, you should always focus on the one your opponent has to not take damage. This is my approach. But others prioritize your marked bridge to deal damage.
Well, there are different player types, I suppose. So there are players that want to close out the game soon and just rush the opponent, but there are also players that prefer to play it safe and control. Well, I think I'm more the kind of guy that would just say, okay, I will beat my opponent. I deal more damage, but...
This cleaver won't hit phase, but it will get rid of the Morgul, spawning this 2 swarmers that will just die. One to the Marines and one to the Scrats. And Shao will not take any bridge. I'm sure why this Phoenix Scrat is out. Maybe just deal some damage with a Volco thing.
And Kat has a huge XP lead at this point.
Yeah.
20 XP and the Volco.
This is looking really bad for Lear Game, because not only it's an EXP lead, but look at the health bars. There's 1,000 HP lead for Cat.
Yeah, maybe this is Kat's revenge. The mirror matchup.
Yeah. I mean, just by looking at the decks, if they take out a few cards, they look pretty much the same exact decks. It's just Cat has been having a way better game in terms of bridge taking. This is looking like a
just this thing.
Hard game for Lear Game.
I think beating Cat and bridge control is just one of the most impossible things in the game.
Oh, the Morgul roars.
At this point.
The Morgul roars the warrior back, and the Propeller Squats that were dealing damage to the Zhao are not able to kill it.
Bridge burn is not getting much value from both sides, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but
the
game
just
keeps the bridges. I think he didn't even need to play this. He thought he didn't get the bridge. Oh, it's getting scarier. Cut is marching to the third perk, and Lear game is not as close to it, so this might snowball in Cut's favor.
Good bridge burn from Cat. He gets rid of 2 Plasma Marines, but Lear game also responds with his own bridge burn. He gets rid of Tantrum Throwers and Marines as well.
So one thing is for sure, this game is not going to Mana Frenzy.
Yeah, this game is not going to Mana Frenzy. I'm expecting Cat to apply a lot more pressure than he's been doing so far, and
I think if
Shift
we
things up.
even reach 6 minutes, long game. But I think it will be decided before.
yeah, but the problem,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
The problem is Cat now has his perk 3, and look, the cleaver just pretty much one hits with Rage the other cleaver. So the advantage Cat has now, which is 20. Okay, so Lear game is 20 XP behind of getting perk 3. The difference is way bigger, but still, he is 20 XP to perk 3. That means all but 20 XP left. Cat is dealing a lot more damage with his melee minions. Look at the damage the warrior does to the chopper.
It just snowballs your advantage even further. And giving that to Cut, you don't want it.
Now, every single fireball Cat gets from perk 1, it's incredibly dangerous for Lear game. He's at 500 HP, and Cat does have spells to burn him as well. So, a Daggerfall with a fireball at the same time, it's going to deal a lot of damage. And Lear game cannot take that amount of damage right now. Good bridge burn.
Even if Lear game gets his third perk, he has just no way of.
Here comes the spam. Cat is spamming. He does have mana to spam him down, but he's deciding not to use it like that.
Lear game is going to hit his third perk now.
But it's way too late. I feel like we
We reached the 6-minute mark. Okay, I was wrong, I think.
Okay, Lear game is dead. Daggerfall wins the game.
We reached.
Oh no.
6 minutes.
The bad
No,
wins
we
the game for
didn't
Cat.
reach 6 minutes. I called it.
And Cat is
Wow.
the champion. For the second Volco Cup
Congratulations.
consecutive.
As I said, I had the feeling that he's going to have a dominant performance.
Okay, so this time around, Lear game didn't manage to get 2 games in, or at least try to fight for the win of the set, but still, 3-0, and games were really close. This last one wasn't as close as you would expect in a Volco mirror, but still he pulled up a great fight. The first 2 games, though, were a complete different story. I feel like the King Puff at the start of the set was kind of beneficial for Cat, but still, Lear game did a great job with